your dungeon master. Last we left our adventuring party that you can't see on this broken TV. Sad. Anyways, you guys had found the veil, gone to the temple, talked to the Mist Mother at the temple to trade it in, hopefully for better rewards or rewards that would be befitting your heroic deeds. I believe you also put the veil on, had a scene. Everyone got to see your Darth Vader face. As such, Laura asked how you were doing, not seeing the other side. Afterwards, you guys stole the veil back.
When you say you guys, like we all did.
Yeah, you all did it, because you're all a party at this point. You're all definitely guilty by association at this point. And then decided to go track down Jeff where Lester broke in and entered, and then sexually molested Jeff numerous times.
You make it sound
at which point,
really bad.
At which point, he also threatened to kill him.
Jeff also said he didn't mind it.
That was near the end because he thought he was going to die. Because he was threatened.
The first time, I just re-listened.
That's what assault victims do.
That's right, yeah.
I think I remember hearing him
Montreal
asking
syndrome.
for one more.
Yeah.
He did.
Montreal syndrome.
I'm certain it was consensual.
Yes.
FYI.
Afterwards,
He never did say stop or
Thank
no.
you.
He did. Just
Not.
in his mind. As you guys all, you know what? Was he asking for it? Is that what you're saying? Because of the way he was dressed? Okay.
This is the way he was singing.
Wait,
No.
yeah.
The song
Lester was asking for it because of the way Lester was.
Let's not air this because we're totally gonna get fucking in trouble for this.
Hey, I haven't said shit. That's all you are.
Just now you did guilty by association. Thank you. Back on track. You guys decided to leave town. As such, you guys went through an abandoned portion of Valeport, which you guys were accosted by a group of miscreant thieves, which Pharaoh knew but didn't tell you guys because he's just that guy. After you guys got stomped pretty hard and lost all your money, you guys decided to take a long rest in one of the abandoned houses far away from where you guys had your battle and closer to the edge of the forest. That is where we left off. That being said, Warden.
Oh, no.
While you were on watch, kind of scanning the area, you kind of start just having process memories, and as you were RPing, talking to the voices that you hear, for a moment, you don't hear anything back. There's no dial tone, there's no erratic sounding of gears. And then as you kind of like look around, you notice that you're not in the building anymore. You're in a lust forest.
Lush.
Lush.
No, it's
Lust is where
It's
Lester
definitely
Lust.
lust.
Does not compute.
A little bit of ambrosia floating around.
Push it.
I'm not fully functional.
Yeah.
It's all the trees from Evil Dead.
Fucking Lester's right there just molesting you. No. A lush forest. As you are looking around, everything is green, vibrant. There's daylight. Beautiful, unadulterated daylight. Like how I did that. As you're sitting there kind of looking around, you see butterflies and squirrels kind of scurrying up trees, kind of reminding you back where you awoke. As you're standing there, kind of looking around, you hear some movement behind you, and as you turn around, you can see a very old-looking individual, long gray beard, human from what you can tell, has a very big pointy hat that kind of curves over onto the side of his head. He's walking with a beautifully ordained looking piece of wood as a walking stick that has what looks to be like a honeycomb on the top pommel area of the staff. As he kind of gets closer, you hear him look at you. Oh, well, you're quite a crazy concoction. Huh. Interesting. As he kind of just stands there and looks you over for a moment. Care to walk with me?
I know how to walk. Let's do it.
Excellent. Come. As he begins to walk you down a path, the forest that you see is just beautiful. Pristine water, kind of like in a brook trickling by the path that you guys are walking. And as you kind of notice, the path itself isn't there as you're looking ahead. But as you guys stepped, you can see the dirt kind of start to form, and it creates this path as you're walking with this elderly man. After a few moments of you looking around, you sit there and see him. He kind of stops and he kind of sits down on a stump kind of next to the road and takes off his hat. You can see his hair is just so long. It almost goes down his shoulders as he's sitting there kind of fanning his face with the hat. Looks at you and goes, "Oh, child of gears, your journey is profound and poignant. Do you mind if I share a story with you?"
I think I like stories now. And he'll turn the gear in his neck that activates his cooling fan and just blow cool air out.
Most appreciated. That is amazing. This is the tale of the wolf and the wind. In the time before time, when worlds were still young and the trees whispered secrets to the stars, there lived a lonely wolf named Tharn. Tharn was the first of his kind, born not of parents, but of the wild itself, and a creature of instinct, strength, and unyielding spirit. Tharn roamed the endless forest, his paws treading paths no being has ever walked. He hunted not for sport, but for survival, taking only what he needed and leaving the rest to flourish. The trees grew taller, the rivers ran cleaner, and the skies shone brighter in his wake. One day, Thom encountered the wind, who danced through the leaves and howled across mountaintops. The wind spoke to Thom, saying, "You are swift, but you can't catch me." Intrigued, Thom chased the wind, leaping over ravines and dashing through valleys. But no matter how fast he ran, the wind always stayed out of reach. Exhausted, Thom finally stopped and asked, "Why do you elude me?" The wind replied, "Because I am not meant to be caught, just as you are not meant to conquer the wild, but to be part of it." From this day forward, Thom no longer sought to master the forest, but to live in harmony with it. He became a guardian of the wild, teaching his descendants the respect and balance of nature. They give, the take, the predator, the prey, the growth, and the decay. So, you see the noble construct beast. Thom, born of the wild, there lives intertwined with the rhyme of nature. They do not seek to dominate, but to exist. Isn't that interesting?
I connect with that story a lot. That is a warm story.
It is. Well, I wish you blessings on your travels. I, myself, must go attend the garden. Maybe we'll meet again. As he stands up and kind of pats you on the head.
Do you have a name?
I have many names.
I only have one.
It's okay. Sometimes multiple names aren't all what it's cracked up to be. But I am the old oak father.
That's a good name.
I thought so. Now, you'll sleep well, young one. As he kind of
Honestly, but
turns as you say that. You don't sleep. The haze kind of dissipates, and like a digital deconstruction kind of happens before your eyes as you're back in the building that you were in, looking out the window, scanning.
That was very cool. Thank you.
As you have a little thing that pops up in your head from your own voice. It says anomaly detected.
Can you spell the name of the wolf? Was it a wolf?
Yeah, it was a
Is
wolf.
it Thom?
Thom. Tham. If you want, I can send you the whole story if you want.
Yeah, you can do that later. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'd like to see that. Thank you.
So, that is what happened. So, rest of you guys have already done your long rests, started waking up. What would you guys like to do?
I think during that time, as he's coming to terms with what he just heard and the story he just saw, and hoping to save some of those memories for later, his chest starts to hiss, and like this iris hole opens up, like framed in bronze and wood, and this little hummingbird made of like leaves and vines and clockwork just kind of flutters up next to him. He casts Wild Familiar.
Oh yeah.
Did you do that in front of everyone?
I'm not hiding it.
Warden, you're a mama.
Is it like
I want to see if
fluttering
he's going to
around?
feed it.
Yeah, I'll just have it kind of flutter and
Bird.
hover around and look at everybody, and I'll close my eyes and look through its eyes and open my eyes and look through my own eyes.
Did you do that the whole time?
That's the first time I've ever done that.
Huh.
This little echo. You call it
Echo.
Echo.
Now we have little S and little E.
So is hummingbird or?
Yeah, I'm just gonna use like the owl stat block.
Yeah.
Just,
You flavored it
It's
as a
a
hummingbird. I
Okay.
like it.
I'll send LS in bat form, but to fly around. With Echo.
It's okay, Lester. You don't have to show off. Just get someone else can.
I didn't want it to be lonely.
Hummingbirds usually don't come like in gangs. They're not a gang type bird.
I've never seen
my
a clockwork hummingbird. I've never seen a talking bush.
I've never seen a hummingbird.
Oh, they're evil, though.
I mean, in real life, I've
Can we
seen.
get him on fire? Does that help a whole holy?
That's what I was just getting at.
I am the great Dread Robbins.
So where are we going today? Further away, I assume.
Yeah,
Through the mist in a way.
Alright. As you guys journey out after packing up, you guys see that there is a path leading out as the mist kind of rescinds as you begin to walk. After a few moments, you notice that you're in the woods. There's a little bit of light coming in from the treetops, not enough to dissipate the mist that is in front of you, but it's not impeding your vision from what you can tell. It's kind of like it was in the city, just enough to kind of obfuscate minute changes as the mist rolls through. Griselda, you can actually see and feel the changes as they kind of roll over parts of the forest that are near you, the bushes and the bramble that are near the path that you guys are walking kind of changes to a living, to decaying, to something other than wood. As you guys begin to journey through the forest. It's going to take you guys approximately 2 days to get to the Hollow Steep, from what you can tell from looking at your map. As such. Where's it? Go sit.
So
It might be them.
you said you were a woods person? I'm a city girl.
Picture of his hummingbird in Discord.
I'm not uncomfortable in the woods, but I'm not skilled or experienced in the woods. You want to
My
like kind of point the
my
way out, or
ability is study.
does somebody else have that particular
this.
Yeah, I would assume that would be
Damn.
Survival?
I think
It's important.
A mere warden.
Yeah, I'm pretty out of my element here.
I think that we have the benefit of having two people who might be useful in the outdoors.
Your people.
Well, technically you have 3.
I was gonna say, I was like, Griselda, you
I
were
was
a
thinking
guy.
like going by class. I forgot what race.
Yeah.
I was thinking Ranger, Druid,
He forgot
Wizard
about you.
did not click for.
And
Nature.
you said that
But
you.
she said she was
As
a
my
guide,
daughter
but
says,
guide can
heart
be city
broke.
or outside, so I don't know.
And you said that you're used to this mist.
Because I
or
mean,
it's
she's an
similar.
elf, and I didn't like.
I grew up
so
in
he's an
But I
elf.
would be
studied
racist.
the forest, and I lived in
imagine
mountain forest where there was
imagine
mists.
Fae wouldn't relate.
What, were your
Elfish.
mists magical like this?
They were different. They didn't change everything.
So nothing super trickery like Liara kind of mist.
No.
Okay. But having you,
I can definitely tell you this mist is different.
Warden, will definitely help.
This mist is no mist.
When it comes to traversing in any different grounds, all I have are book smarts, not actual experience. So I can help out a bit, but not as well as you guys can. Dude, it's my topic.
Are we following like a trail or path or river or anything?
Yeah, so there's a little bit of a trail. It's a dirt path. As Warden, as you're walking, it kind of looks similar to the path that you were walking in your dream a little bit. As you're walking, you can see the mist rolling away as you're going, and it creates the effect of the dirt showing up. You don't see a brambling brook off to your side, but it does look similar enough to kind of give you an inclination that you're on the right path.
I think I've been here before.
What?
Maybe not here. There was a river there, and there's not a river there anymore.
You know, feeling deja vu.
Define deja vu.
The feeling that you've been someplace before.
Yes, last
Not
night.
the knowledge of, but the feeling.
Wait, you were here last night?
I think I had another one of those dreaming things.
Did you get a letter?
I haven't found one yet.
When we got the note, Warden was with me. I don't. You received it as well, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But you
that-
haven't gotten another one.
No. I have not.
So, you feel like you're on a path, Neord, that looks like it's somewhat traveled to a degree. How far that path goes, you're unsure. But for the most part, right now, yeah.
Word. We'll just keep an eye out.
Okay.
It's not always the best plan to stay on the path.
Alright.
Out here,
As you guys
away from everything.
begin to travel down through the path, it kind of winds a little bit. For the most part, it feels level. There were a couple of inclinations that you guys had to climb up onto a side of the hill, is what it felt like. You could see some rocks and what looked to be like some tall, very sturdy looking dark wooded trees that kind of surround the area. As you guys descend back down to what you assumed level ground was, it feels like it takes you a little bit longer as you guys begin to go. Can I get whoever's in front to make a survival check, and whoever's in the back of this party to make a perception check?
I'll do the
That's not
perception.
me.
Can
I'm in the
I
middle.
can I
Would've been-
give the
I'll do
help
the
action
perception.
to
What was the
whoever
first one?
makes a perception
You
check?
can do guidance if you'd like.
What was the first
I
check?
can give you guidance.
What was the first check?
First check is going to be
I
a
trust
survival check, and then
Four of us had
Yeah,
guidance.
that's true.
Yeah, there are 4 or 5 of us that
and
go.
then the back one is going to be
Are
perception.
you guiding me, Mr.
Yes.
Master?
Who's in the front?
Yeah, who's in the front? You're in the front.
D4, right?
D4 for that
Okay.
skill.
I'm in the
for
front,
the
I
next
imagine Echo is just like
So you
shooting
get
off the
multiple
path,
D4s,
moving out
but it's
front,
only
just
one
scouting
skill.
it.
Yeah, I'm right behind you, helping me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Y'all two
I
are
can
at the
help
front.
with-
I'm
I
assuming.
can help
I
with
appreciate it,
survival.
but it probably wasn't necessary.
So
Oh, perfect.
I got a dirty 20. The same thing. So,
Nice. Okay. So
I give you
who-
fake
who
binoculars.
Who in the front?
20 surviving.
I was in the back.
Oh, you
Just
in
keep
the back.
reaching out
So
and
you
pressing.
got-
That's how I help.
As you're kind of walking in the front, you actually hear off in the distance what sounds like water trickling down a windy path, kind of over rocks and tumbling. As you can hear, it's not super loud, but it's just loud enough to where you kind of hear it off in the distance. You see as you kind of start to look around.
Wait. Would you like to know what I rolled first?
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 26.
I think you said it was a 20 something.
I got a nat 20, but then I got
Nice.
+3 and to perception, and then guidance gave me a +3.
Oh, nice. So 26. Okay. As you're looking around, you notice that
Elf eyes.
there is no wildlife that you can hear, that you can see. The mist itself kind of envelops you guys as you guys walk through it, and kind of obscures behind you more than in front of you. You could probably only see maybe about 10 or 15 feet behind you before the mist just becomes so thick you can't see anything beyond that. Maybe some treetops off in the distance as they're kind of peeking through a canopy. As you look forward, you can see pretty far. You can see that the trail that you guys are on begins to wind again, and from what you can tell, disappear as it just turns into overgrown grass and weeds. Probably about 30 or 40 feet in front of where you guys are right now. Is there anything you'd like to do?
I'm gonna point out the lack of wildlife to Fjord. I'm gonna tell him that in Elvish.
Looks like we're not gonna have good eating tonight then. Or something scaring them away.
I would have
That's
understood what
weird.
you guys were saying.
Dispatcher says, that's weird. Looks off, starts looking off, looking around.
That was more in case anybody was.
I speak
Following
off,
us.
Y'all are from front of the party
Yeah.
to back of the party, so I'm assuming
Oh yeah,
I can hear
that
you.
was weird.
Wings.
I don't have an accent.
I'm definitely gonna act like I didn't understand what you guys said.
Okay.
Do you know Elvish?
I do.
Elvish person. That's hard to say.
No. All right.
Oh, great.
Can I send,
Many,
can I send
many years ago.
Echo to scout out where
Mama.
I'm hearing the water trickling from?
After probably about a minute or two, Echo kind of sends a relay back to you that he found the babbling brook. As you assume, look through his eyes.
Yeah, and stumble a little bit.
Can somebody hold my hand? I can't see anything.
I got you.
Grab the top of your head.
As you look through your familiar's eyes, you can see the brook kind of is probably about maybe 5 feet wide. The water flow isn't super fast, and it looks like it's probably like a couple of inches deep. There is what looks to be like some fish in the water, as a couple of them jumped out and look like they're biting nothing. But just as they get ready to go back in, you can see what looks to be like a fly flying away from where the fish had just tried to bite, as it goes back into the water. As it's seeing this, you can see the brook kind of gets close to the path to where you were, and then goes off into the distance, off to the left, around another bend, and that's all.
All the living things I'm seeing seem relatively natural, and
As far as you can tell. I mean, but what's really living?
fair enough. Okay. Just return my vision
Okay.
to normal and have Echo come back.
Alright. As you guys continue on, it takes you guys probably another 5-10 minutes till you get to that spot where the road starts to dissipate and disappear in the tall brush. It still kind of looks like a trail as the woods itself kind of give you that outline of the trail for the most part. As you guys begin to walk through this, Warden, you see a flicker off to your right, and you can see what looks to be like a stump, and then it disappears just as quickly as it appears, kind of like a glitch. Brazil, for fuck's sake. Oh, go, hurry up.
When we woke up, were we still in an abandoned part of town? Did anything change in that area we were in?
Nope.
Do the rest of us get close enough to the brook to...
I would communicate that to the group, but at least...
Yeah, I mean, the brook gets close to the
there.
water, or close to the road that you
think
guys
it's
are
safe to
walking.
drink, or...?
There was fish in there. They look pretty normal fish to me. I don't know.
I go fill my water skin and
Sure.
look at the fish a little bit closer.
Yeah, the fish...
Because this is the first wildlife that we've seen. This is... I mean, no birds, so or anything else, squirrels, voles, etc. that we've noticed, I'm assuming, so I'm checking out the fish as the first living thing.
So what you're saying is lunch break, you catch some fish.
I don't think that's a bad idea.
I
We
don't-
haven't had breakfast.
I think we necessarily lunch break, but we can fish if the fish are big enough. It's a brook. I don't know how big brook fish are. Player knows, character doesn't.
As you're looking at them...
But I do fill my water skin because you never know where you're going to find water out in the woods. She's been out in the woods. She just isn't skilled at it. She's not the one that kept her alive out in the woods. Someone else did that.
How bright is it out here?
I mean, it's kind of like...
Like bright haze?
Is it like
Yeah.
fairly bright, like straight down, like that sunbeam that comes between the clouds?
Yeah.
But then the mist is still out the edges of the...
Yeah.
Yeah, I fill up my water skin. Warden, you want fish? Do you know how to fish? I can blow one out of the water.
Of course I know how to fish.
Yeah, roll for it.
Yeah, well, when I cast Sorcerer's
Come
Blast,
on.
I go like this.
I'll make sure it didn't change because I got the. I took.
You got a
Archer.
thing.
Oh yeah, it's a +9, so that's 21.
Let's go!
Nice.
Yeah, I know how to fish.
Now is there enough fish left?
And are they eating fish or are they just brook fish?
While we're shooting fish in a barrel,
It's not barrel, it's
Oh.
moving. They can run.
I'll dispel the imp and summon a Sphinx of Wonder.
Oh, I like the picture of that. I've seen that recently.
Right.
That was very cool.
Ugh, that's cool looking. What is yours? Does yours look significantly
That's what
different
the
from
that's what
regular?
the fish
No,
look
it's
like.
beautiful. It's just stunning and beautiful. It's,
So it doesn't look like lesser. Oh,
no, I
Okay.
want it to look very
This is what the
fey
fish
and
look like.
beautiful.
Good to know that it's unaligned.
It's a tiny little goldfish? How big is this fish?
Well, tiny is like this big.
It's about you.
Oh, yeah, those,
It's
those,
hand size.
Oh yeah,
Those are
yeah.
easy
We
still.
can fry that up real quick.
You guys are doing
It
great.
evolves into Gyarados.
Where did you...
Watch out.
you
Don't
post
hit
it
it.
somewhere?
You just
On
splash.
roll 20.
On roll 20.
On the map.
On the map.
yeah. So we will fish
We're
by
lost
force.
without the big screen.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, you don't need to get a fishing pole when the water's only this deep. Grab him, hit him with a rock, club him. Works.
Come on, you can get in.
Oh, there we
So-
go.
I never
It wasn't
realized
showing
fishing
up.
was so violent. Everybody talks about how relaxing it is. This seems much more violent.
Okay, I just considered fishing with magic and just going concussion, 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 concussion.
Yes. Yes.
Just spamming cantrips into the water.
That's what do you think I was going to do? Throw it to the flat.
Someone,
Hey, guys,
can
I
someone
did it.
control water just.
Alright, so who's fishing?
Me and
I
Born.
started
Because
getting-
I saw Born do that. I
Can
went,
I get both of you to roll a d4, please?
4.
I get 2.
Okay.
That means did the master
It's that color.
So
Yeah, just like
so
that.
you got a 4?
he got a 4 and I got a 2.
Okay. So the first fish that you pulled up was one of the little gummies.
Oh,
The
Sphinx
second
is
fish that you pulled up with the 4 looked like this. Come on. Look like that. Little tiny fish.
It's
Got a head.
That's the Icewind Dale
I'm the-
knucklehead trout.
Yep. And that one's
good.
about yay big.
Oh yeah, that's
Don't
good.
you know?
Oh, yeah, we're gonna eat
I've been
those.
rereading the Icewind Dale.
You
very
only
impressive.
get two of the little fish ones.
I figure the mighty fisherman did better than I did.
Okay. As you guys have live fish now, after cleaning
Not
them,
after we hit them.
What? Well,
fresh,
after cleaning
fresh
them,
fish. Yeah, live.
do you guys make camp and cook them, or what are you guys gonna do? Fish goes bad
Yeah,
relatively
we
quickly.
can cook them real quick. It'll only take a couple minutes.
Yeah, not making
Just-
camp,
I
but
don't
a
know,
little
camp,
fire.
just little, just
Just like a half
knock
an
a
hour
log over to
cook.
sit on, a little
Quick
campfire
little
real
short
quick.
Dip it in salt and cure it.
Someone can just create flame instantly.
Yeah.
They'll speed this up.
Okay.
I will gesture until we'll gather up some dried wood and gesture and call a little fire dude, and the little fire dude will walk out and start like caressing the flames.
That is way more convenient. Than I put my flints
After the fire gets big enough, like
Yeah, man.
about a foot tall, this little fire dude will come out and start just caressing the fish on the top, and then we'll put some sauce together or something, and I'll animate that, and it'll come up and start dripping itself all over the fish to keep them from
You
drying
guys
out.
want me to drip on that?
No, got
No
Gotta
one wants
cover
you to do that.
All right. After probably about what looks to be like
Okay.
35 minutes or so, you guys
Go
have
back to playing cat.
grilled fish
for breakfast.
for breakfast. As you guys are sitting down, kind of eating and chatting away, you notice the sunlight that you guys had is starting to fade faster than normal.
That's quick.
Tighten my core muscles like I'm about to get in a
Is-
car accident.
Is the sunlight fading, or can we see clouds or something obscuring it?
You can make a perception.
Yeah, just look up to see if, like, you know that weird thing when clouds pass by and it might be a dark cloud and it suddenly gets dark and you're like, yee. 12.
12. With a
That's
12,
not what I do.
you can see just about where the treetops and the canopy hit to where sunlight is. You don't see, it's not like it gets dark and then it gets light, then dark again as clouds will be moving past as you know it. It just, everything kind of slowly dims down.
Can I use the weather sensor part of Druidcraft to like scrub through what the next 24 hours of weather is going to be like? Like, is it going to be like a faster day-night cycle or something, or is that pretty static with what I'm familiar with?
You actually would know that you're gonna have rain. As you start to see the darkness kind of encroach. It's not like a total night darkness, but it is like a dark cloud forming type of deal, but not in the sky. It's just where you guys are, kind of from what you can tell. That rain is coming.
It's a localized rain event on its way. Very localized.
Now you need to get minor illusions.
Griselda, you get someplace dry to put that book
Or
when
can
it
you
rains.
tell how much rain we're
You
gonna
get
get?
someplace dry to put your book when
Is
it
it a
rains.
heavy downpour?
Oh yeah, in the back.
Clouds look pretty dark to me.
Okay. That's good.
Do you?
Well, let's hurry and finish
Ah.
and maybe look.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
Are we continuing through the rain, or are we going to shelter up? Is it sheltering up kind of rain, Gordon?
Is it sheltering up kind of rain?
Oh, unknown.
Doesn't hurt.
Rain doesn't bother me.
I'm
My
fine.
I can walk through the rain.
Does
That's
the
not-
rain never bother you anyway?
Not until the rust happens.
Womp.
Does it bother you or does it not bother you?
That's a good point. Do you have to get boiled?
Unknown.
Okay.
I have enough water. So don't worry. Yeah, I have several flasks of water. Wasn't really anticipating using them for that purpose.
I've got an idea, and I'll take off my cape and then drape it over Warden's body.
I like this.
Still got a
It's like
long.
my own.
Looks
Still
like
got a
little
long
kid.
like. Yeah, it looks like one of those like.
Looks like when you're 4-year-old.
Yes.
It's just like running around with it.
Rain is good for half of me.
As you guys have finished eating and you notice rain's coming, small droplets start hitting around where you guys are. It doesn't seem like it's a heavy downpour, just a misting at the moment. As you guys pack up and finish eating and head deeper into the woods, who's directing this party, like map-wise?
Map-wise, not me, but
Warden,
I thought it was you guys.
since I've been familiar with the path from the dream, somewhere close to the front.
Yeah, I figured it was you.
still
two.
Warden.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
figured it was you too.
Y'all have better
Lore had the map.
Someone else
skills
is
than I.
good.
I will
Map
be
reading.
behind.
map.
I'll be behind Lore. She can't be behind me.
I'm behind Warden and York, so probably like looking at going with the map and then just like having a look out why they're leading us.
Cool. Go ahead and give me a survival check.
What's up? What?
You're the one with the map. Not all bad. All rolls can be bad.
So I got a 7,
But
Okay.
some can definitely be bad.
but in total is a 14.
Well, burst of ingenuity from the Sphinx of Wonder, you can add 2.
Add 2?
16.
16.
Yes.
You just look over and the
What is that like?
It's a celestial cat. So what is that like?
I don't know. How's it?
It's fully it's a beautiful creature, uncorrupted. I didn't do anything.
Yeah, it's just sitting there looking at
And
you.
It flings it flaps its wings gently behind you and it hits you with fairy
After it
dust.
farts.
After it farts?
No,
That's what I was worried about. I was like, is there a fart coming out or something?
no, this is a Sphinx of Wonder. It's beautiful.
Sphinx of Wonder. That's what you said. I thought you
It's
said.
from his sphincter.
It stinks of
Sphinx.
wonder. No, a
It
Sphinx.
is a Sphinx of Wonder. Which, if you haven't seen a picture of, look it up because
Sphincter
they
Wonder.
are.
Thank you.
gorgeous.
Sphinx of Wonder is way better than a
He
Sphinx of
posted
Wonder.
it on the Discord. That picture.
Oh shoot.
It's
I
boots.
don't see it.
Oh, Boots like the stray cat that was in my house.
That's
Oh.
literally why I named it Boots.
So,
Love it.
as
Did
you
yours
guys,
have the little mohawk?
Yes, it is
Okay.
exactly that photo.
as you guys begin to trail blaze down this trail, you guys
Trailing each other.
with her 16 feel like you guys are on a pretty good track. As time goes on, you still haven't heard or seen any other wildlife other than the fish from where you guys are. As the rain kind of starts to come down a little heavier as the day goes on.
I gestured at the brook and pulled water up into this like umbrella over me. There's.
Sure.
I'm not getting as wet. I'm still getting wet because it's not big enough to keep me completely dry. But there's a watery umbrella, just like Harry Pottering the rain away.
Thanks. You
We'll use the hell out of
uh,
elementalism. Might as well
I
take
like
intro.
Yeah.
I like
You guys notice after a while it's starting to get darker. As it starts to get darker, that's when you start to hear noises off into the distance. As things start to come to life.
Those sound like animals.
Sounds like the wildlife is nocturnal.
As you guys walk a little bit longer, the noises start to get a little heavier. You can kind of start to see bushes off to the side, kind of shrug and move.
Warden, you got people around here.
Do I have what around here?
You have people around here.
I don't have. You are the people I have only.
I just saw a bush move.
Do we have light?
You notice Petra starts stumbling when it starts getting dark. It's like,
So,
I've been concentrating on one thing, and I did not pick up a cantrip. That's
in
why
an
I bought a
effort,
lantern.
in an effort to stop Petra from lighting that torch, that lantern that she's got, Zoran's gonna cast dancing lights.
Okay. As Zoran, do you do like multiple lights or just one big one?
I was gonna kind of space them out throughout the group.
Okay. How does that look like?
So he reaches into like a pouch that he kind of carries. He just needs a little bit of phosphorus, and kind of rubs it between his fingers and says a prayer to Ilmater, and then
It's wet, and he's rubbing phosphorus between his fingers. Like, boom! Oh, that's how he hurt his face, because now his fingers
and then the lights appear.
Okay. As these lights start to appear, they kind of bounce up and down to a rhythm that is unknown in the forest, creating what looks to be like musical notes as they bob and they weave around the party. As you guys continue, it's still getting darker. At some point, it gets to the point that even the dancing lights can't keep out the darkness. As it's ever encroaching. More animal noise, more life starting to come to life. You can actually see what looks to be like birds now flying in the trees. Creatures scurrying in the road path before you. Giant looking deers kind of off to the side. They see you all kind of walking in the lights that you guys have, and they scurry off as quickly as you came upon them.
That chair.
What's up?
I need a chair.
Oh, did that one break again?
and continue to break.
That one's not comfortable.
Do you guys want to break camp, or do you guys want to travel through the night?
You're so tall.
Not particular canyon, traveling too late into the night.
I think find shelter.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I would go for a shelter.
You just
Can't really see in the
dig a
dark.
hole and lay down in it. Cover yourself up and get up in the morning.
You need help with that?
You keep it up, boy. We're low level. I high deep.
Can I get everyone to make an investigation check?
Everybody or?
Everyone.
Okay.
Because you all are looking for a place to stay, right?
I'm arguing with Lore and don't do well.
Yeah, I'm distracted by telling him, no, I just know how to dig a hole in the ground.
I'm sure you do. Just keep digging it deeper.
Okay, we'll go around the room.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, nice.
11.
11,
14.
16.
16.
15.
10.
That's
You're
it.
more distracted, Berserk.
Okay, so Griselda and Fjord, because you got a 16, right, Fjord? Yeah. You two, kind of looking around. Everyone else is kind of distracted. Some of them are bickering. What did you get?
I rolled better than he did.
I thought you said a 10.
17.
Oh. Alright.
Okay.
You also.
Yay.
Okay. You all find a clearing that has a really nice high ground area that if it rains heavy throughout the night, you guys won't get soaked. There's a bunch of what looks to be like moss kind of covering a giant tree. You can see that there's actually like a grove of trees that kind of create a semicircle that is there. The indentation or the above ground is off to the side, looking over the semicircle of trees, as well as the mist itself doesn't seem to kind of like go between. As you guys are looking at it, the green moss that kind of hangs from the trees and stuff is very adamant. There's a lot of like dead wood and stuff kind of around the grove of trees.
Would you like to kill this wood lord?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Would you like to kill this wood?
Kill the wood?
It's dead. The wood is dead.
Do you know how it works
You guys
when a
don't see
tree...
I just laugh and walk away.
You guys don't see that. It's just those three.
I was shit. I'm still arguing with you.
So, what would you guys like to
Whatever you can find to start arguing.
Yep, let's go over there, make sure it's all good and set up.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
We're down to
Fight
Clary.
everybody now.
Oh, yes, please, lead the way. And Laura starts to stomp
I
off in
trip
the
her.
direction.
Can I roll for tripping? What do I need for a trip?
It's athletics, opposed by acrobatics or athletics.
I want to try to stop him from tripping her, but not.
So, acrobatics,
You can
Sorry.
defend with acrobatics,
But not
or
in such a way that Laura would see me stop.
athletics, strength.
You can do athletics, whichever.
Strength. Okay.
No, you use athletics.
yeah.
You use athletics. You defend with athletics or acrobatics.
Go ahead and Ryan.
And I watch.
Ugh.
Make a charisma.
That's my job.
'Cause that's your spell casting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Make
We can all learn by observation.
Check.
You're not the only one.
I'm just collecting
10.
sticks,
10.
watching. I'll do that.
11.
11.
Sorry, 14.
Alright, so here's what happens. Okay? Alright. So you go to trip her as she kind of like puts her hand in front of your face and like begins to walk away.
Ah!
All haughty.
Stop it.
Okay? As you go to trip her, a couple of the dancing lights kind of get in your way from Soren as they kind of just whiz by you, just enough to kind of throw your aim for your foot off, and she kind of just steps over it, like, huh, and gives you like a huffy look and walks away. That's all that is happening.
Doesn't have to be painful, Lester.
All right. As you all enter the area and begin to look around to set up, imagine you guys collect wood to create fire and shelter. I'm probably some of you have tents that you want to set up. As you do,
I'm looking for someone who has a tent.
Oh, I
Yeah,
have a
tent
tent.
forward, my best friend. And I say it like that, like it is obviously
hi.
Pharaoh.
sarcastic, slightly
Perception check.
sarcastic.
Oh, I don't have a
Yes.
tent. I
Tent,
just have a roll.
tent
Okay, I
sleep
do have a
too.
tent.
Yes, I know. Hopefully the rest of you all have a tent.
You can tell them to go fuck off.
Right. This is my
And
shit.
clearly we can just dig less.
Me and the veil are sleeping over here.
I will walk over and
24.
You might want to just do
I will
it
use
while-
elementalism
as
to
everyone's kind of doing
dig you
their
in
own
this
thing,
nice little
setting
hole.
up their stuff and everything, you kind of have this like
Sure.
just
Yep.
feeling that kind of comes over
Wait
you.
for you to get in and I
As you
throw a blade
look
of dirt
around,
over you.
You notice that the fog has cut off the back part of where you guys came into this grove. As you look around, you notice now around those trees is a thick, billowing fog that seems to be ominous but yet whimsical, as it kind of spurts out in certain areas and then kind of flows back in. As you go over to the side to try and like walk through the fog between the trees, you're stopped by an invisible barrier. You kind of, as you're rebuked from that wall of mist. After a few moments,
It's like this when you're frozen too.
That's funny because I made a Frozen reference earlier.
Oh, that's not funny.
you hear, as you bumped into the wall, you hear a whimsical whisper that says, 7 truths hidden, 6 lies told. Speak but one, lest chaos unfold. Touch the tree that knows the cost of what the battle truly lost. And this is...
So is that only people who bump into
it's
the
like RuneScape.
barrier hear that, or is
Yeah.
that something that?
First
okay.
got released. So 7
Just
truths.
him right now, right?
Yep. It's,
Oh,
just
only
him
he
who's
knows.
heard that. But everyone, this is what the clearing looks like.
Okay. 7 truths told.
Yep. 7 truths. 7 truths hidden. 6 lies told. Speak but one, lest chaos unfold. Touch the tree that knows. Here, I'll just put it in this way.
There we go.
Honestly, when you got done
else
reading it that
enjoying
time, I was
typing
gonna ask you to
practice?
post it in Discord. So
We need just like riddles channel, just to drop the riddles and all.
I think I got pretty far.
You would think that.
Brazilian, you have it.
I'm sleeping in the ground right now.
Oh, you want
Yeah, I
You
already
guys want
like
to talk to me? You gotta wake me up.
makes his whole. Is it like a dog?
Oh, he did.
And there's a riddles.
No,
No,
I made
Petra does it.
Petra
With
went
elemental
like this
asshole
and
power.
made this little thing, and when you laid down in it, I went whoop, and I threw a blanket of dirt over
Oh,
it.
there it is.
Actually, I'll get it. You can.
That's cool.
yeah, I brought cookies by the
I
way.
changed
So,
my
of course,
familiar
there's
to a skeleton. And
7 trees.
just go
You're not on
tease
the
more
map.
the whole time.
And they all have different little color dots over them for some odd reason.
You're not Beetlejuice or David S. Pumpkins.
I didn't want to be this.
All right. So
Oh, I do have prestidigitation.
when I bump into the
I
wall,
drive myself off.
or the invisible wall that I bumped into, I'm still within like earshot of the rest of the party, right?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna think to myself like, man, this really seems like something that is well above my pay grade that I don't understand with all this nature stuff. And then I remember that our nature guy that we've been following speaks Elvish. So I just like yell out the riddle that I heard in Elvish.
Oh, well.
What? Why are you yelling that?
What?
So for like anybody that doesn't speak Elvish, it just sounds like whatever. But I'm hoping to, like, I'm specifically
I
hoping to
think it's
get
just Griselda.
his attention.
Do you know Elvish? So yeah, I think it's just Griselda.
You're just keeping it from Pizza Goblin, which totally the right choice.
I'm keeping it from somebody?
No. Like,
Oh.
you obviously Pharaoh doesn't
When
know,
you
but
yell
everyone
out
else
Elvish,
knows
everybody
Elvish,
speaks
but
Elvish,
Griselda.
apparently.
Oh.
Yeah.
I tried sign language
Yeah.
to Zoran.
Huh?
I'm trying to sign language at Zoran. I was thinking, I was like,
Oh, I
You
know
don't
sign.
know?
I know sign language.
oh, do you?
So I know.
You just
I
hear
know
it from the
that
dirt.
on Drow kind of invented it in some versions of the lore, so.
Uh-huh.
Sakva.
And then I cautiously take
was called?
a
Oh,
few steps
common
back
sign
from the little invisible wall.
It is woke sign language.
Look sign language.
It is woke sign language. It's in there for.
Try to make my way over to Fjord, but like I'm walking with like my hands out in front of me,
Okay.
trying not to like bump
Are you
into
trying to
something
think
else.
of the riddle?
Well, I was, but I was just like fiddling with my earring,
Ah.
and I was squeezing it to make sure that it was like, closed, and it.
Because you were saying it's gotten kind of dark, right? We have to really set up camp and stuff, so like I'm like having trouble.
We got dancing lights kind of going
Oh,
on.
dancing lights.
Yeah,
still
but
going.
dancing lights is
I didn't know it was
just
still going.
dim light, isn't it?
Yeah.
But
So for us that
Now
don't
I'm
have
like-
dark vision, we're
yeah, I
still
don't have dark
we're still-
vision, so I'm like,
we're still a little
Yeah, I'm like the
Shaky.
lantern.
and I just ran into a fucking wall that shouldn't have been there, so like I'm like extra cautious.
Who are you to judge whether it should be there or not?
Well, there was nothing in front of me, and then I walked into it, and then all of a sudden I like was not able to walk anymore. And we're in the forest. It wasn't like a tree or something that I ran into.
And then that spoke to you?
And then got spoke to.
Do you know
Are
which
you
tree you were
continuing
standing
in
by?
Elvish?
Huh?
Are you continuing in Elvish or do you switch to common?
If you would have talked to me in common, I would have switched to common.
I would have switched to common here.
Yeah, I would have switched.
After speaking sign
After I
language
got
with
somebody's
your-
attention, I think I would have switched to common. Because my thought process was he was the one that was leading us through the woods.
Mhm.
I noticed earlier that he spoke Elvish, so I yelled in Elvish so that he would get it.
Got it. Okay.
I wasn't like trying to
Be
exclude.
secret or anything. Yeah.
No.
Do
I
you know
wasn't
where
trying
you
to be
were?
secret.
No, I just thought it was
Standing?
funny that it happened. I don't
Yeah, yeah.
know.
Yeah. Yeah, I like grab your hand and like walk you over to where I bumped into the invisible
Wall. And then touching
Is it
it
still
still
raining?
like a barrier. Is it like a layer of mist over a barrier?
The mist is the barrier.
The mist is the barrier.
Man, we're gonna have to
So
fight
if I,
something
like,
real fucking hard when we
move-
walk through that.
If I like try and wave the mist away, it doesn't really. Got it. What was the tree he was closest to when he got spoken to?
The red one.
The red one. Can I go one by one and investigate the tree?
I would like to investigate the clearing itself. It mentioned something about a battle. So I'm looking for like.
Yeah, you told her.
Man, you know, I'm too busy watching Petra bury Lester. I got a 1 on my investigation.
Gord is busy putting the
You
tent.
just hear a chuckle.
Yeah, I'll
Oh.
say the sense
Then a little bit of dirt right into the mouth.
Come on,
They
man.
look like normal-ish trees, except that they have. The only thing you can tell
Oh, that's
is
interesting.
that they have hollowed knots in the trunk. That's it.
Is there like just like 1 each?
Mhm.
Okay. I don't touch the nuts.
I'd like to look specifically for like signs of a battle or anything like that in the clearing itself. I'm not gonna try to touch the invisible wall that is.
Yeah, there's no signs of a battle as of right now here.
Can I retroactively grab into her investigation roll? I'm gonna use Bountiful Luck. When an ally I can see within 30 feet of me rolls a 1 on the d20 for an ability check, I'm gonna use my reaction to let them re-roll it.
Oh.
No.
So like I was like following you around.
Do better.
You know, 4 helps. Investigation is a 7 total.
The only thing you notice is a hollowed knot on each of the trees. They do look
I really
identical.
appreciate the assist.
So
You also notice that they look identical.
after investigating the clearing, I'm gonna walk up to Miss Eleanor and did you find anything in the tree?
There's knots in the tree, but other than that, there's nothing really setting them apart.
I would also like to take a look at the tree.
She points out the knot that's hollow. The trees look identical. Other than that, they.
If I look, like, try to look inside the knot hole, maybe I can send one of the dancing lights inside.
It's a hollowed out hole. Do you touch it?
No.
That's it.
So my guess is from the riddle
Anybody
Is-
else?
that one of these we can only touch one
That
of
goes
these.
just like probing if there's a barrier on all sides, just flying around. Warden's eyes are just pinpricks of sealed, not really watching.
Look at that. Anybody else?
I've gotten rid of the cat and
That sounds awful.
brought out a Sprite.
Ow.
I don't know, I'm in the dirt. It just dissipates. He's beautiful. I don't want to hurt the cat. The cat
Dissipates
just
and, like-
dissipates.
We're
and
just finding Lester's
sparkles on the
limits.
wind.
We're
Just
just boundaries.
glitter
Okay.
dissipates into the wind.
How many times can you do that?
Just whenever, at will.
Nice.
And I'll bring out a Sprite, and the Sprite will be invisible, and I'll cast Heart Sight on Lore, and Celestials, Fiends, and Undeads automatically fail to save. That's crazy.
You can. I'm none of those.
You're not Celestial? Elf?
No,
I thought you were Celestial.
I'm an astral elf.
Astral Elf. I'm I'm still gonna do it.
It's the pot calling the kettle black. I think you're undead. Oh no, reverse.
I did. I thought you were celestial, and I was like, you sneaky bitch. All this time. Now I have to rethink the whole thing.
What does the spell do?
I know her emotions and alignment.
Go ahead and
Well, she gets a save, so
save.
She gets a save against it, which is against my charisma.
your spell DC, which is 15?
Where's it at?
16?
Charisma?
Yeah, so it's a 15.
15?
You can see
Where-
it where
Where am I
see
looking?
right down here where it has those 3 numbers.
No.
And it says
Yes.
plus 8 plus 7. That third number is your save DC for your spells.
Got it.
So it's 15?
Yes.
So I got 16. But I'm gonna fail on purpose.
Cool. I just want to know.
So it was what and what?
Your emotions currently and your alignment.
So currently it's
Confused?
confusion from the riddle, frustration from
The riddle.
the riddle, and
It's the 10th up, yeah.
uh,
I
Probably
get it.
working on a second one by now.
there's
You got
probably a little bit of like
I'm sure someone else has.
No,
interest
maybe.
in the constant bickering with Lester and figuring out more. So there's not really anger in that, but it's frustration.
Curious, that's what I was trying to do.
And then alignment is lawful neutral.
Okay, cool.
And when the spell happens and Laura just looks at you,
You don't look at me. I'm on the ground. You don't even see my little invisible.
I look at your mound.
One singular flower sprouts where Lester
Zorn's
is
gonna look
sleeping.
over at Miss Eleanor and
I can't do that.
see her staring at Lester.
That's a druidcraft thing. I can only
She's
figure
gonna
it
be
out.
like,
I'll give you a wet spot.
I don't think it's actually that big.
I don't think Petra dug a deep enough hole either.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, it's like it's enough.
so
moving on.
not even flipping close.
Riddle related.
Right. Okay. Well, I just want to make sure nobody else wants to do anything
Yeah.
before we move on.
I get into the tent.
So
That was
anybody-
stupid, but it was
Anybody
good
else
info.
want to do anything?
Anyone else want to check out the trees or? The
Griselda was in her tent, and y'all are talking a language she doesn't understand. So she just
Oh, we switched to
comes
common.
out.
We switched.
Yeah,
to
but
common.
y'all didn't tell me what happened in common. Y'all
He
said
repeated the riddle, so she still doesn't
Go
know
ask
what.
trees if they know anything. Just go talk to them.
Can you talk to trees?
That doesn't matter.
Just in case. Zorn's gonna look around at the trees and stuff and pull his sword out and kind of stick it in the ground and start stretching
watch
his
it.
arms a little bit. And he's like, okay, guys, anybody want to touch a tree?
Can I send Echo into a knothole?
Goes in. It sees that it's a hollowed knot hole and kind of flitters around and flies out.
If I do the same thing to all 7 of the trees, like darting in and out of the hole.
The hummingbird.
Yeah.
I've watched hummingbirds many a day. They're my dad's favorite birds.
I have them in the vacuum.
I have a tattoo of one.
What if we
I don't love them that much.
all touched?
It's my mom's favorite.
Like we just all touched a knot.
Say another thing. Say more things.
Like at the same
Say more
time.
bad
Like,
things.
three, two, one,
It's
go.
so bad because I feel like my mind was pushed in the gutter.
Can I do an
And now I'm
arcana
stuck
check on
there.
the trees?
Yes.
You're like, this
Yes,
water
you
is
can.
wet.
I will not be helping you.
Arcana check on the trees.
Got it.
Huh? Do you want me to come out and help you?
I'm already out.
I get it. I got in the tent.
Oh, okay. You didn't come out with all the commotion.
It's still raining.
No, I got in the tent because it's still raining.
My little.
No one's asked what her
Jingle
opinion
bell
is.
sprite.
She's obviously looked around and
We'll
people
just
were
land on
running
her
around.
Petra, you want to help me out?
Yeah, of course for you, Grizz, but
Grizz with the Riz, man.
Hey.
I said that in Goblin. Of course, Grizz for you, no problem. So it comes out like it sounds very angry. And then I come out of the tent, but before I do, I gather up the water as it's raining and make it the umbrella again. And just dried myself off. And I continue my conversation in Goblin while we confer. Okay, so I will. You're better. You're going to be better than me. You're smart. I'm trained. I'm not smart. Well, actually, I'm pretty smart, but not that smart. Not wizard smart. Because there's that numbered on the dice twice.
Would you like
I mean, it's
some-
really on the dice once.
You have a D4
17.
also.
17 is not bad. They are.
Oh,
Oh, you've got to
Magic
D4
form.
if you want it.
oh.
I can't drop it.
Just Lester's
20.
laying in the ground helping everybody with
so
that
I'm
they
just
are
casting through my
magic.
familiars. I can do that.
And it seems like the magic kind of connects all the trees as you
Oh, like
feel
a
around.
mushroom.
And it also connects the wall.
Okay,
So
that's
if
cool.
we figure out the riddle, we can get the wall to go down.
Yep.
Yeah,
If you
Does this
would you
have
roll total?
20.
20. You do feel that there is malevolence deeper in the magic, though, too.
does it seem to have a timer? Does it feel like it's building or slowly drifting
Nope,
down?
seems constant.
Okay. Petra's still like nothing can get in if we can't get out, most likely. So hey, it's a nice sleep tonight. The rain's still getting in, so
We could wait until morning when the creatures aren't out.
I'm wondering if in the morning
If
there
it'll be
won't
the
even
same.
be a barrier. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm down to go to sleep.
well, I mean, in the morning we may be somewhere else. This is
You okay, Maury?
the mist.
I'm getting frustrated with my game.
I want to be mad about stuff.
Stay in your hole.
You're not all the fucking time, Lester. God damn it.
I'm not.
I'm going to go to walk
You gotta remember, like the first 100 years.
over,
Watch it.
over Lester's grave.
If when you step over my grave, my sprite will shoot you with a bow. You'll see. It's invisible.
I'm like there, and then I'm like.
You
I shoot you with a bow.
You see an earthworm pop up and kind of.
No.
Ew. You shoot me with a bow?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if you can
You
hit
have
the DC.
advantage because it's invisible,
Oh yeah.
and then it will be visible.
Well, they're none good.
Say.
11, even at advantage.
It's like over his shoulder.
Little tiny arrow.
That one.
The tiniest little arrow you could ever
Hey
imagine.
guys, hey, hold on. She's trying to talk. I can't hear. What's up?
Sam, on the map, this one has a glow underneath it. Do we notice that? Is that like for
No,
real
that's
or is
just
that
from,
just
that's
okay?
just from your house.
I'm gonna. Is the canopy of the trees like one of the trees, like, or the trees themselves? Are they pretty big?
No. Oh well. I mean, they're
Like, will it block out the rain?
no.
I mean, me and Grizz can keep looking and try to figure what's going on with the trees, but I'm just as much for waiting for the morning because it doesn't seem to be getting worse.
I'm gonna take a vote on it. Who wants to poke at the tree, or who wants to wait till morning?
Okay?
Okay.
I'll wait till morning.
I'll go wait
Anybody
till,
else?
I'll wait till morning.
Wait till morning. Wait till morning.
Morning.
All right.
Yeah. So
Okay.
we'll still set up watches in
Alright.
case things get worse.
As you guys set up camp and settle in throughout the night, watches are safe. There's nothing that comes in or anything can leave while you're trapped in this barrier. The rain, though, does get heavier and harder.
Start to go to sleep.
As morning comes, the rain is still coming down. Not as heavy as it was during the night, but still coming down at a regular interval. And you guys are still within this barrier.
Will somebody please just touch one of the fucking trees?
I'll walk
You
over
pick
and
one.
touch a tree.
Okay, which one do you touch?
The orange one.
Look, I'm not
I'm
playing
not
Kaz
picking
anymore.
any,
Somebody
fucking-
has to be a little chaotic and do things.
I'm
Yes, it's morning time. I'm refreshed.
As you touch the tree,
And I say, I'm not choosing you or anything, so I'm just touching you.
yep,
I talk to the tree.
as you touch it, you hear from hollowed not. A lover's betrayal turned the tide. Passion sundered the shield wall.
So
Only
see
Petra can hear
anything?
that.
Only he hears it.
When
yeah.
when
Petra
Petra
goes,
goes to
it
touch
talked
it,
to me,
I'll
and
like pull
I
out my
babble.
staff,
I babble
like,
repeated as
ready to find something.
When I see that he's not hurt, I'll split off to a different tree and go touch it.
Everybody go
Yeah.
touch a tree.
Yeah.
On those things.
Okay, just
And
name
then-
the color you're touching.
Green.
And then the GM can drop all those.
I'll go for the dark purple.
color and
I was there.
I'll do
Go
red.
pink then.
Go
All right,
orange.
so
I got
the green tree
I already
says,
touched the orange one.
Mine.
the god themselves fought and fell.
Blue.
Their bones are buried in the steep.
That was
The green tree.
green tree.
We're gonna touch them all. So
And then blue.
Yellow. Nobody called yellow yet.
Yellow. It was not war, but wildfire that burned them all. Nature took back its due. What was yellow?
Blue.
Blue. They lost their names, stuck from time. None remember them now, not even their kin.
Red.
Red. The battle was lost to cowardice, not the blade. Fear was the enemy's true commander.
yeah. What, purple and violet.
Yeah. Well, I don't. It looks pink on my screen.
Oh yeah,
but
purple and pink.
That one.
Is that pink? Oh, that was
Yeah,
violet
it's
to me.
pink. Pink is no battle happened here. This was but a memory grown wild with regret. I think that's purple's the only one that's left.
Mm-hmm.
Who hasn't touched the tree? Lesser, get out of the dirt. I uncover him.
That's the one I was gonna
He's
say.
touching the roots.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
that
I was
was-
say there's 7 people still out. There's 7 trees.
I'm still uncovering you. Bring up.
The gods themselves fought and fell. Their bones are buried in the steep.
You read that one.
Yeah, I'm use orange.
Oh, I fucked up. Sorry. We'll flip it. It doesn't change anything, but a lover's betrayal turned the tide. Passion sundered. No, I already read that one.
That was
too.
orange.
Oh, did I read? No, I read. It's not war. It's wildfire that burned them all.
Yellow.
It's the stuttering tree. It's not sure what.
Oh
It forgot its lines.
no, I fucked up green. That's
Lime.
what it was. Victory was claimed, but the price was immortality. Heroes became gods.
Can you post that?
Yep. We don't need to necessarily know the colors they're associated with unless that's somehow important. Yes, take medicine. Thank you very much.
Oh, you just reminded me.
I don't understand you, human. What do you mean? Don't look at me. He's the one talking to you.
This is just advanced.
I don't want to be left out.
7 truths hidden, 6 lies told.
Speak but one, let chaos unfold. Touch the tree that knows the cost of what the battle truly lost.
Did you just memorize that shit?
No, I'm reading it off of this. My vote is going to be for victory. What did you truly lose? You lost your mortality. You lost your sense of human. That's my vote. I vote number 3.
Can 7 be true with any of the milk? Any of the other ones being true?
So it says 7 truths hidden, 6 lies told. Speak but one, lest chaos unfold. Touch the tree that knows the cost of what the battle truly lost.
I mean, the one that rings true to me in character is losing your humanity and becoming immortal. So that's the one Lester's going to put his hat in. If you have reasons for other ones, you should do that.
All I can say is go back and read the riddle.
I would say 2 is closer.
No, I'm not saying what
I know.
Kyle thinks is closer. I'm saying for Lester.
After we get out a piece of paper, write all the phrases down, and then start eliminating the ones that aren't. She'd be very methodical about it. She's not intuitively intelligent. She's book smart. Yeah, street smart was her life.
Yeah, I mean, Lester's intelligent, he's not wise.
What the battle truly lost?
Number 2 says they lost
Oh.
their names,
Lord has it.
so nobody
Well-
remembers them.
You owed.
Everything
Hey,
says
if you owe, you better have an answer.
Everybody knows their name though.
no, but everything was a loss except for 3 was the only one that said there was a victory. I don't know how that doesn't change anything. Never mind. It's like they lost, victory.
That's why I didn't pick 7 too, because kind of negates
Yeah.
the rest of them.
Then I also feel 6 because nature took back its due, and this is the beach nature.
I think it's 7.
That was gonna be my guess
Yeah,
too.
because
was
no
7.
battle happened here.
I think we're missing something, but that was gonna be
7 is the only one that negates the first 6.
Yeah.
I wake up, I have my bow tie. That,
Yeah.
It's a bat, but it's not a bat. It's quasi. But it's like a bat.
It has bat wings.
Like he's shapeshifter.
Look here. You're going
No
down, yeah,
battle
that's what's sticking like the
happened
little wings
here.
of the
Yeah.
closet.
But a memory
Yeah,
of
And then
them
him just hanging his
left
tail
red.
down the center like a bolo tie versus a bolo bow tie.
That would have
You
been.
would
But
know.
it says
I
the
was-
battle.
You would know that from the end of last session, where you guys are going,
There was a battle.
an ancient battlefield,
Yeah.
Wow.
So there was a battle.
and they say, if you look at 5, it says the god themselves fought and fell, their bones buried in the steep.
Did you give us the answer?
Nope. But I'm just telling you,
No.
it just connects to where
Yeah,
you guys
it's
are
the
going.
Howling Step. That's
Yeah,
that
but
is
it
what
doesn't in any way say that, so we don't know that. It doesn't say, you know,
Well, we know the
to
name.
continue on, or your future is, or anything indicating beyond this very moment.
We
This
do
is
know the
confusing
name of the
place.
guy
So,
that's
I still
buried
think,
there.
I think 2.
So
Well,
the
buried
names aren't
here?
lost.
It
Yeah,
says-
Sir Kalen Vire, the Wind Rider's tomb.
That's
Yeah.
what's been.
But that's only
said.
if we know that
Yeah, but
this
it-
has something
yeah,
to
it
do
was-
with our future.
It was something more.
We have no clue that this has anything to do with our
elusive than that.
future.
Mr.
This is a Mistreach. Everything has been weird. There's
Say
no
2 or
assumptions
6.
to be made.
I think it's 2.
Don't just set all the trees on fire.
I think it's 2.
I say we just pick one and deal with chaos.
No, not. Don't
Let's
pick
chaos
one.
unfold. We're good
Don't,
with chaos.
don't pick
We
number
really are.
1.
I'm good
2.
with chaos.
All right.
She's like, she gets in the middle of the encampment where y'all.
Hey, what's the
See all
worst that
three.
can happen, guys? You get 'em
Right.
right?
I'm figuring
I'm ready for a fight.
it's that what are those things called? You know, the trees that live.
Ints.
Tree ants?
Okay. I asked you. I don't know.
It was
Don't let them take him to
orange
Isengard.
and then green. So green is number 2.
Oh, he's trouble. He's trouble wherever he goes.
I guess.
I don't know where Isengard is, but I think he's trouble wherever he goes. He'll touch
Which one
any
do you
tree.
guys want?
Green. Number 2. Whichever one is number
Number 2. Is that what it is? Everybody's in agreement.
2. Yes.
I just
Some
want
people don't
somebody.
care.
I am
Not that they're in
strong.
agreement. They're just like, I can deal with the cows.
I think 2 is a good answer.
Okay. As you say out, they lost their names, struck from time. None remember them now, not even their king. You hear, oh, lucky, very lucky. As the mist starts to dissipate and the light from the sun comes down over the grove where you guys are,
Good job, Griselda.
everyone gets 9 hit points back.
Oh.
Or everyone gets 9 temporary hit points.
That was useful.
Did you want to try touching another?
Yeah.
As
No.
you look around, you notice
No, I was looking to put it in
the trees themselves start
Yeah.
to disappear,
on my character.
and
on
the
screen.
road reappears in front of you. As you will get to see
Fester
how.
heaves a sigh that is slightly disappointed, just like. Little cast.
As you guys travel for the next day, nothing seems to really happen. There are animals during the day, now that you're further away from the city. Nothing too dangerous. A couple of bears spotted, but they don't seem to pay you guys any mind. At one point, Fjord, you hear what sounds like wolves running off into the distance over some hills, behind some boulders. But nothing seems to come out and be brazen to attack you all. As you guys start to get closer to the area, the trees start to dissipate and the ground and land around you becomes more rocky, as it's more of a grass, rock, granite type of mixture that starts to happen as you guys are walking along this path. After a few moments, you come out of the tree line, and before you is kind of like a flat planed area. You can see what looks to be tall boulders kind of sprawled out along this prairie. Still fog, but more on the upper atmosphere type is where the fog is sitting here. Off in the distance, you can see what looks to be like creatures running in the field. From far away, they look very small, but up close, who knows? As you guys kind of wind down this path, down some stairs that look like stairs but are made from the earth itself, you guys come across what looks to be like 2 giant rock mountains, vertical. As you guys get closer, you can kind of almost feel the air itself kind of has this degradation, almost like a decay. Lester, you actually start to kind of feel a little bit more peppier as you felt this kind of energy before. You can kind of start to smell the decay, the sulfur as you guys get closer. Before long, you can actually come up on a crest of a hill and look down, and what you see is what looks to be like a bunch of structures that are broken and torn, skeletal remains littered what looks to be like a giant battlefield. You can see what looks to be like old spokes of banners sticking out, avians kind of flying. Some of them still look like they're standing on bones, piles, squawking at each other. There's grass though, so it's not fully a decay in the sense there's no blood, like fresh. The earth itself is stained in a rusty, almost brown-like stain in the ground, and the grass and things that grow in that area kind of already have that appearance. Wood of trees are kind of withered, some of them starting to bloom or have leaves growing in them for the first time, probably. Brazil. as you sit there and look down in this valley too, you can see what looks to be like 2 pathways kind of leading to the center, and in the center is what looks to be like a giant hole that kind of just goes into the earth. Multiple piles of just skeletal remains, though, all around it, scattered about, along with broken buildings, and it kind of looks like this. Just imagine where that well is a giant hole.
Just a gaping hole.
Gaping hole.
That's what she said.
Oh man, that was my porn name. The Gaping Hole.
That was my nickname in high school.
God, I love you.
I cared. I saved your video.
Oh Lord, look out! Don't fall. Calm down.
If you actually go do that, she's kind of like in a
100%.
She's kind of like in a prayer stance for the the deceased, and she's like, no patience, no patience, no patience.
No patience. You got no patience.
They are all they're all definitively dead. There are no patients.
You said they were in the well?
No, the well is a big gaping hole, and there's a bunch of scattered remains.
That's what I meant. Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, I think it's around what the well is.
Okay. Just in general, are we at the point where there are bodies yet? Like signs of the battle and stuff like that?
Oh yeah.
Okay, just looking around without. I'm not like flipping bodies and stuff over, but I'm gonna look and see. Does this look like any of this has been like scavenged? Like people have come through here and took things like weapons or pieces of armor, or if the bodies have all been flipped over and moved, even if it's old. I'm just trying to figure out if this place has been
is it untouched?
not violated, but if it's been scavenged before for anything beyond animals.
As you kind of survey the area, as you guys get closer, no, I mean it looks like wooden shields that are splintered into are left. Rusted axes, swords that are rusted.
Any idea?
Shattered.
Do we have any idea how long ago this was, or can we tell by looking?
From what we were told, it was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a long time. 10 years, 50 years, 100 years. Long time means.
So is this where we
that's
should be looking for the vault, the tomb of this?
I think so.
Yeah.
My only question is map related. Is the hole at this part of the fence, or is it at this
No,
part?
it's the small room.
The center.
It's just the well in the
Okay.
center.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, it's.
I'll
Just trying to determine how long ago the battle happened, because that might be useful comparative to if we find something new.
If you want to do a nature check, you can maybe try and see. I mean, you would know.
I voice this out loud. I will make a nature check, but I voice this out
I
loud.
didn't write it down, but I know that the priestess told us. So if I could do a history check,
guidance.
Sure.
Okay. No,
try to remember.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you did.
We
Roll the night. 19.
19.
I got a 22.
22. Between both of you, you roughly remember about 50 years or so ago,
Okay.
supposedly.
Does it look like it's been disturbed in that time?
Like
I said, I'm still kind of taking a look around to see, does it look like, you know, goblins or humans or anybody came through here and went, because that used to happen with battlefields all the time.
Yeah, I mean, there was
People
probably
scavenge
some minor scavenging.
Okay.
Nothing like
Nothing recent though.
nothing recent.
Okay.
Yeah, it was probably after battlefield. Probably people went and grabbed armor pieces or
Yeah.
trinkets of loved ones, that type of
That
thing.
tells you something.
Yep. Yeah, you don't see any dog tags. You don't see any nameplates. The banner houses that you see.
We don't see any jewelry, gold, or other implements that are worth money.
No, not in this battlefield.
Okay. I mean, that's what scavengers come out and take.
Bones around the hole.
There's
Up
bones
here,
all
see them
scattered
all everywhere.
all around. Yeah,
Okay.
dead bodies. I mean,
I look for like a femur that's just like sitting around, and I walk up like, hey, can can you do your light thing again, but put it on here?
You couldn't have picked
Are
up
you
a
picking
stick?
up a bone? Oh,
As he picked up one, you hear, and bones start to rattle as the body that you grabbed this femur from starts to animate and stand up.
Oh, it was behind me.
As it starts to get up, it's kind of hopping on one leg. As it pulls back a sword to go swipe at you. Can I get everyone to go ahead and roll initiative?
As I said, you couldn't pick up a stick?
As we roll initiative, I'm gonna look at Pharaoh and say,
God, it just... Put her over here.
I'm gonna help you fight these monsters you just woke up, but your burden is gonna be the pain they inflict on you. I am not gonna heal you afterwards.
I can try to heal you if you want.
You got this weird hurt me instead of heal me thing.
No point in desecrating the dead like that.
Ask to light a bone.
I was gonna throw it down the hole.
That doesn't make it any
You're
better.
just digging your hole.
Look, I'm not with these ones. Alright, these guys are a bunch of assholes.
You just gotta-
I know them from before.
Petra's like, I won't let you die. But with some people here, be more respectful. And we're having this conversation in bodies.
Right.
Just be more respectful. Learn.
They've been kicked out of more than one
That's
party,
why
alright?
I was stating, Petra is very careful not
It's
to
gonna
like
be a
disturb
natural
and
20 to hit
desecrate.
you.
Wow.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Because
Right
Lord's
off the
here.
bat.
She's not.
Ooh,
That's
dude.
disrespectful to Lord.
I'm
She
gonna
wouldn't
use
do that.
Thank you.
a luck point to impose this.
If you weren't here, she wouldn't care as much.
I like
She
that.
still wouldn't do it
I
personally.
see you.
17 to hit.
I mean, that'll hit.
Bastard.
Does it hit?
Yeah,
Where's the
17.
AC? Yeah, 17. It matches. Yeah.
Peanut butter banana.
Nice. That's going to be 8 points of slashing damage.
That takes all but one of my 10 hit points.
Right?
Hey, well, at least we get to
Thank
use
God for
them.
those.
Thank God for 10 hit points.
Thankfully,
Oh, reminds me of Petra.
She's a god. We said god.
I said, oh God.
Oh, cool. You can do it there. I did not know that.
Sounds good, right? Banana, peanut
Wait,
butter,
is there not another stuff?
frozen together.
Oh,
Basically a dog treat. Oh, sorry.
oh, I can't do anything with that. Oh,
Hey, none of
nice.
that. Now you're just asking for attention.
The other day, I coughed and somebody's like, "You sound like you have a smoker's cough." And I was like, like, great. I'm my grandmother.
hey there, kids.
I just want to tell you.
Extra sloppy.
I know how you kids like them sloppy. You're scaring us, lady.
Grandma loves you.
Give us a kiss. Come here.
Need the mayonnaise lady voice back.
Oh my god.
Get Warden to do that.
I'm not afraid we have a cleric right here with us.
Whenever Laura needs to speak to
Handle
the
the
dead,
dead.
I'm definitely gonna need you to do the voice. I mean, Chris can do the voice, but
My spell check is stuck in French.
I'm almost
I was like, why is every word underlined red?
Come on,
That
Val.
sucks, dude.
I think you could probably change that somewhere.
Well, it's just for Discord. I think it's because I typed that full French sentence. It's like, oh, and there's French in there.
What you like?
it's all spelled
What the thing?
incorrectly.
This is what you like. This is
Hey,
what
the
I give
French,
you.
the French that I typed myself is spelled correctly, so I'll take that as a win.
Sounds about right.
And it looks like it's about to throw down. Over there is like super dark. Oh, I heard it go boom. Yeah.
Mhm. I'm sorry, what was that?
Life.
Yeah, I was
imitates
eating.
game.
I was eating lunch upstairs in the break room at work, and it thundered real loud earlier today, and it like rattled the windows. I was like, holy shit!
I pulled up to work and this guy, like Jib was standing over my car.
Dude, that's the worst. Nobody needs that.
Yeah.
I was like, do I have to go inside?
This is gross that I'm gonna stay right here.
And
See, thunder rattling the windows never bothered me. It's like
All right,
near
fair.
Fort Bragg where they did artillery, so my windows rattled like 4 or 5 times a week for no reason. So, because they were
24.
dropping artillery over there, it was enough to make my windows rattle.
Zoran.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's a 17.
Excuse me. Okay.
Petra.
12.
Wait, who else rolled a 17?
Zorn.
Oh, I also rolled.
Oh, I
Gotta
did.
battle it off.
Yeah.
What is it, a 6,
15
right?
with a
I also
3
have
for
the
tiebreaker.
17.
A D6.
Yeah. 5.
3.
3. 6.
4.
So it'll be
Zorn,
You.
Lore,
You.
And Grizz. Who's got the Grizz? The Grizz.
That's what I need this section.
Lester.
21. And then I assume just might be right after me, right?
Warden.
22.
Oh,
You got a natural 20.
Nice. Way to spend it.
Okay, for the 17, I got Zorn first, Lore second, Griselda third.
Yeah.
Correct.
Sick. And what did you get on your D6?
You got a 3.
Three.
Lord.
I
I got a
beat
5.
Griselda, but
Okay.
then not beat.
First up, Pharaoh.
I'm gonna attack the hobbling one that's in front of me.
You see them moving?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yes,
Yeah.
they're animated.
There's the stickers.
Oh, neat.
Uh,
I thought it was just my eyes and I was having an episode.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 will hit.
You have trouble seeing it. It's
Hit
there.
him with my rapier and my sneak attack.
It's too much the same color as the map.
It's really good.
For 12 damage.
Nice.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to hide behind the sword.
Okay. Go ahead and make a stealth check.
What are you?
At disadvantage because he's looking. He's like, what are you doing?
What? I have a thing.
You're a halfling, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
but
like
he's
one
still
of my-
calling you out.
There's 2 different types of bad guys here.
Yeah.
If I can hide.
I'm gonna move my character next.
At disadvantage?
There. I was right next to the
11.
11. Yeah, you feel like they're skeletons. They can't see you. They don't have eyes. Just empty sockets.
They're just running at the noise, hoping they hit something. They're like graboids.
Echolocation.
They're animated. They have like blind sight and stuff.
And that'll end my turn.
Hey, JD Vance now has a new target. JD Vance killed him.
Alright, Warden.
Just killed him.
Not used to going first.
the
It's
next
weird.
one, and then
Or not first, but close to first.
Right?
So there's one right
It
in
is
front of
very
Pharaoh.
weird. I will use
Down here.
my action.
Oh, those are markers.
Markers. Yeah.
I'll use my action to cast Goodberry and just some accelerated growth protocols happen and just berries just form out into his hands. He has 5 in one hand and 5 in the other.
He's just like,
I was gonna say, what end did those berries come out
And
of?
then he hands 5 of them to Lore and he's like, "You can heal. Don't worry about your curse, okay? Just worry about mine." And all these like exploded verdant growth happens, like these wet, glistening vines just explode from his body and grip onto his antlers and start to rip his face mask apart. And his mask just like rips apart and this new face just forms out of like vines as he turns into a wolf in wild shapes.
I love it.
nice.
That's awesome.
Petra goes.
Pretty sick.
Do you have a picture?
And Warden goes, "Ouch!"
Do you have a picture of it?
I had a picture for a panther, but I changed out the giant crab because we're getting away from the shore for a wolf, so I don't have a picture yet. but I
Okay.
will get
All
it.
right. We'll leave it as is. We'll just know he's a
That's
wolf
just
now.
nasty.
That's pretty sick.
all I can think of are those
Robots in
cringe
disguise.
I had
Roll down.
40 feet of movement, so
You sure his name's not Optimus?
It's Optimus Prime.
maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna go right here, and that's it.
Okay. Alright. Lester, you just see freaking Warden just rip his face open.
Oh,
Ow.
Brazil villain.
Brazil Brazil.
See, I don't think it's natural either, even if he's a natural character.
I'll
Brazil.
You act like you didn't just.
I'll do Eldritch Blast, but I'll do it as a repelling blast. And
Sure.
I think that's
See?
5.
Get some new invocations, didn't we?
7. 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
Oh wait, plus. Oh,
It's whatever
it's plus
those
5.
numbers on top again. Or actually, yeah, right there.
Uno D10.
7 plus 5. 13 damage, and it pushes him 10 feet away, which gives you opportunity attacks to you and Pharaoh.
Sick.
As you get ready to go to swing, he just into a bunch of little shards as he dies.
Nice.
Yep. As you start to hear more bones rattling as more of them start to rise from bone piles all around. Zoran, you're up.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm gonna
Did you
move.
wanna move?
I'm gonna move.
That's fine. I just need to zoom in.
I'm gonna be trying to go up this hill to get some,
I go right here.
top off.
Okay.
It's all about the thunder and the white name.
You wearing a fedora or anything?
It's a agonizing, no, repelling blast.
Yeah, agonizing at you.
Up to 10 feet.
That's one of my favorite TikTok trends right now is, guys, I think I'm having a really great time at the Lego store. And he puts on, like, the Lego fedora. I'm gonna run up the steps here and get up next to this guy. I'm gonna run up the steps and get up next to this guy. I'm gonna swing my big
You
sword.
do that too well.
Oh,
The sword.
yeah, it's fine. Forgot to move.
Dirty 20.
That'll hit.
Sweet. Uh, 11 damage.
Nice.
And that's all Zorn can do.
Now that his turn's over, I'm not interrupting. I forgot to move my
Familiar?
closet. My familiar.
Oh.
He's invisible, but I'll move him into melee just above the skeleton guy. But he's still invisible.
Hold on.
Can I see Warden from where I'm standing, or is he obscured by those trees there?
It looks like you'd be looking downhill to him. So you can probably see. Unless that tree right
Yeah, you can go
between
ahead
you
and
is
move
big.
I forgot to do that. So
No, you're good.
Is Warden visible from where I'm at? Like, I get if the trees are too tall and they're kind of blocking me, even if I am uphill, but...
Man, if only. The
I would
storm
say you'd be able
happened
to see
earlier
like the tops of
when
them.
it was raining.
Right?
I didn't... Ooh, that's kind of cool. I like that.
Yeah.
What's this do?
Because you're medium
You
size
wanna
now,
try
right?
them?
we don't know.
Because you're a wolf.
Just one of him.
Okay. Lord,
He's doing something. But we don't
Get more!
I'm going to
You suck.
turn and look at Lester and walk backwards like I'm counting my steps and come to about right. Oh my gosh! Can I pick me up? Thanks. Right here, and then I'm gonna grab my staff and it is going to slam down on the ground. And when it does, you see like a smoke kind of go out in 30 feet, and then any undead creature that can see me within 30 feet has to make a wisdom save.
Yay!
And then any of them that fail is frightened and incapacitated for 1 minute, and it has to move as far away from me as it can.
okay. I'm just gonna, because there's so many of them. I'm just gonna roll one for the one group and one for the other. I got an 18 for the skeleton dudes and
Okay.
a 19 for the big guy over here.
Then they all.
There's a big guy over here.
Yeah, he looks like this.
It's on their house over there.
Man, those
What I
skeletons possess some calcium.
That's what he looks
Right? Like what?
Oh, you're right.
That's why you don't take creatine, guys.
Oh man, that guy looks fucking cool.
like. Yeah, he's wearing full fucking plated armor.
Instead of a church, is that like a collapsed like siege engine or something like that?
Yeah.
Because we're in a battlefield.
Yeah.
That's to me a cooler image of him just sitting inside the siege engine or coming out of it.
And I was like, just change it, that word to wolf now.
Alright, it affects Newland, and
Is that a bonus action to do it, or is that an
no,
action?
that was action.
Okay.
And in my turn.
It's a very good
Griselda.
one. It works.
Right?
Griselda is going to.
Oh, it's
I know.
3 days. You can roll your d6 to. Well, you were only missing one charge on your thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fully charged now.
Man, I'm really worried now.
Yeah, so you can choose your 6, each one at +1. Yeah. It's restocked.
You okay? Aaron?
I tried to pat him on the back.
Can I give you mouth to mouth? Not do you need it.
Well, you know, that last
Very
thing before he
different.
gets
For
buried.
Zoran or is it for Ryan?
Sick.
What? I know, it's fucking totally sick, dude. They want to kiss. Like,
You know
let's
What? No, I'm talking about the wolf.
pay-per-view that shit.
I'm talking about the wolf that was just
Zoran's
popped up in
straight,
Discord.
so it can't be for him.
That's awesome.
Okay, Griselda's going to
good.
cast Corrupting Ichor
Ooh, nice.
That's fine.
That just sounds like pleasant.
at
That's awesome.
the one that's kind of directly in front of her. Way out, way out.
Can you ping it?
It is
That
not.
The yellow one.
Okay,
Yes,
yeah,
that
got
one.
I speak Grizz, don't worry.
Thank you, thank you.
Got it. Oh yeah, I don't know. I just wanted so you guys can see it bigger. That's what they look
I like the animation, it's cool.
Can you please describe your spells, Griselda?
like. Yeah, but it's
So, my Corrupting Ichor. I lean forward and make this nasty gurgling sound in my throat. Very unnatural sounding. And my cheeks bulge, and with a hacking cough, I spit not saliva, but a thick wad of dark, vicious phlegm with greenish veins.
go goblin.
Gross.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
Gross.
And it has
Just
tendrils
means
of
she's-
smoke behind it, and it smells.
On my notes, I'm
Oh
gonna,
my god! Yeah!
It's like
All right.
dirty redneck who's been chaw, you know, he's getting that dip of chaw.
Yeah.
You gotta cure the tobacco before you stick it in your lip.
23 to hit.
That does hit.
If it doesn't, I'm leaving.
10
Nice.
necrotic damage? I don't know, is it necrotic or acid?
I think it's acid.
That's what I thought too.
You should be able to go over it, or it will show you in the damage.
It says necrotic.
I think that's necrotic for the
Oh, is it?
blood. Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah, no,
where you see corrupting ichor,
Mhm.
that little symbol means something. I cannot
Yeah,
tell you
I-
what it means.
I
Necrotic,
flipped it
oh,
over
okay.
and it said necrotic. That's why I was like, let me click on it and make sure. I
Okay.
don't know if that's gonna do. They're already dead, but hey.
Okay.
Necrotic is amazingly effective. It just makes them rot a little bit more.
And then, am I kind of hiding back here behind some rocks and things?
If you'd like
Or-
to.
You can take a bonus action and hide. If you, no, wait a second.
Yeah.
You
My
can
nimble-
disengage and dash as a
yeah.
goblin.
Yeah.
You don't get to hide.
You don't get to hide because that's.
But you can cower. You
Yeah.
can cower behind
Yeah,
there
you can
and get
duck down
cover.
and get cover, which will bump your AC.
Like 5 points if
Yeah, I was gonna
If
say, you
you-
can half cover.
as a goblin,
Nimble
yeah.
escape is disengage.
Same as a half.
you
That's
don't need to
different.
run away though.
Nimble escape. Yeah, it just means that you can bonus action disengage or
It
Dash.
says nimble
Dash.
escape hide.
It does.
Yeah.
oh. Well,
Well, go for it. They changed it
Alright,
then.
Go ahead and
Take
make
the
it.
hide action as a bonus action.
Yeah, let's friggin' roll that stealth
I am
check.
wrong.
I'm proficient in it.
Chris, I'm so sorry. I didn't even think about this, but roll. I can do turn undead next round, but
Mhm.
rolling one for one group, I don't know how fair that feels. Because like if three of them pass and 2 of them fail, that's an advantage for us. But if all pass or all fail, that's an advantage for us or a disadvantage for them.
Yeah.
And vice versa.
I was just trying to move battle along.
I figured.
Because it's not a hard battle. It's
Yeah.
I mean, 2 hits and these things are gonna be pretty much done.
Okay.
For the most part. That's why I wasn't.
Spoiler alert.
I mean, I wasn't trying to make this one difficult.
We're second level, 2 hits, and we're done.
I know. Well, it's a balanced encounter, but that's why I was like trying to just move it along, make it faster.
Okay,
but,
so only when you have bad luck can you roll for the whole
Look
group.
your eyeball out.
huh?
When you're having a good night,
Then
then you need to roll individually. When you're having a bad night, roll.
Yeah.
That
I got a
seems fair.
25 in stealth.
Yeah, you feel like it.
I look over my shoulder and Grizz is gone. She catch invisibility.
Lester, did you invisible?
No. See, the funny thing is, Lester can look right across and see you
True.
because there's nothing hiding you from him.
Right.
I look over my shoulder and you
Was there anything
disappear.
else?
That's it.
Okay.
Buddy is probably losing his shit right now.
Alright.
Yeah, Robert just left somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, he's probably
Where is it?
literally.
Oh, she's by y'all?
She's over here.
Okay.
I bet he just got. Yep. Okay.
I'm genuinely surprised my birds haven't started mocking Bobby's bark. That's when she barks.
Yeah, no, that's a good point.
I think I've heard Charlie do it once in a while, but he does it quiet because he's hearing Bobby from like the upstairs.
Alright. Gonna make an attack against Soren with a bow.
Ah.
Modified 20 to hit you. Does that hit? I can't see. I'm not seeing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Let's get it down.
I'm still not attached to that. Like that name is not hooked into my brain as hey, that's your
That's
name.
you.
There we go. I can see that. It's 5 points of damage. Piercing. The one next to you is going to also swing because you hit him. That's going to be a 14 to hit. That misses. Pharaoh going to have a bow shoot at you. That's going to completely miss with a natural 1. Warden, you're going to get 2 attacks, 1 bow and 1 sword swing. Sword swing is going to be 18 to hit.
Yep.
What kind of sword?
Just a rusted short sword. It's going to be 5 points of slashing damage. And the bow, that's going to be a 22 to hit.
Yep.
It's actually piercing damage if it's a short sword.
Oh, is it piercing?
Yeah. Well, that's why I asked, because
I always imagine it being slashing.
they're pokey. The short pokey.
Alright, that's going to be 3 points of piercing.
And don't forget your 9 and 10.
Yeah, it's not showing up for some reason, but I got it on there.
And
Good.
then
You probably didn't put it in
Lore.
the min and the max. When you
You're
click
gonna
on
have
those
two
I'm
bow
just thinking
attacks
green
at
dot,
you.
That's probably why.
It's going to be a 14 to
when you
hit.
click
That
on
that,
settings,
misses.
there's a min and a max. If you put it in both of them, it should
Another
show
one
up.
that's lower, it misses. And I think that's everybody. Yeah, because the other one moved. Alright, Bjord?
Alright, I'm gonna try and get as much elevation as I can up here.
Sure.
Is that gonna be any, like,
Are you proficient in acrobatics or athletics?
yeah.
Yeah, that's not a problem then. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm not losing any movement?
Yeah.
Okay. 10, 15, 20, 25. I get all the way up here if that's something reachable.
Yeah, I mean there's rocks, like it's flat enough in areas that you can climb it up.
And I see weird other dude while I'm up there.
Yeah.
Whatever that is.
Yeah, you see him starting to come out of the building.
Well, I'm gonna start with him. I'm gonna hunter's mark him, so
Sure.
fairly certain he's within 90 feet now.
Yes.
And then I will fire my bow at him.
Sure.
Yeah, pop his berry.
Oof. That is an 18 to hit.
18 does hit.
Excellent. That'll be 14 piercing and 5 force. Hunter's Mark does force damage now.
He knows you're there.
Oh, he knows. Hunter's Mark is something visible.
There it is. Alright.
Magic is loud and bright or whatever he said.
Okay.
Well, that's all I got.
Alright. Petra. Oh no, it's the big guy's turn.
Okay.
Since you hit him.
He picks up a ballista. I know you're crap.
He'll pick up a pretty decent sized rock that's right there next to him. And he'll just chuck it at you.
Awesome. Happy for him.
That's a natural 20.
Oh, okay.
That was pretty.
Good luck with that.
Silvery excrement, I cast that.
Should have looked at.
That is so weird.
I rolled max damage.
Jesus.
So
You're
that'd
good.
be,
You're good. Do anything. Confidence.
that'd be 15 points of bludgeoning damage as this rock just hits you in the chest square. And that's his end of his turn. Petra?
Petra's gonna pooter scoot over to Warden and touch him and give him resistance to piercing damage.
Okay.
So it's minus a d4 when you take piercing.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay.
I
Pharaoh?
don't have any
Back
bonus
at you.
actions, so
Right.
I'll use.
I'm gonna move up my little 5 feet
Okay.
and attack the guy that just tried to hit me with an arrow.
Okay.
I'm gonna use advantage because I did damage with my rapier last time.
Okay. Wait. Is that only on the target that you hit?
Oh,
Yeah.
slow. Forgot about the weapon mastery thing.
Oh.
So he loses 10 feet.
Yes, you have
No,
advantage.
that is against the creature. Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah. So
Yeah.
no advantage.
No advantage. No, probably did not. Okay. 13.
13 is his armor class. So you hit.
Very nice.
No sneak attack damage, though.
No, because I didn't have advantage on that.
What are you attacking with? Your
Rapier.
Rapier. 12 damage.
12 damage. Okay.
And then I'll use 5 feet of movement.
Tell me how you kill it.
When he went and shot his arrow at me and I dodged it out of the way, I kind of like fell over on the ground and like threw my dagger at it.
Okay.
And took its
Oh.
head off.
Concentration.
Nice.
Then
11.
this is like
Wait,
a
I don't have concentration.
tree next to me that maybe I could hide behind.
Can I concentrate?
Maybe get a
Shrubs.
You sure? You
maybe I
hide
can
in the
like
shrub, right?
hide in the shrubbery.
Sure. Go ahead and make a stealth check.
Okay.
Still dirty 20.
Yeah, you feel like you got
It's
this.
correct.
You're
It's
you're
correct.
like
You're good.
holding on like. All right.
That'll be my turn.
Cool.
Hopefully
Warden?
my weed eater doesn't mind getting
The wolf sees a bone and then try to take a bite.
Sure.
15 to hit.
That'll hit.
5 piercing damage and it's not prone.
Nice.
Okay.
At least you didn't ride your bike.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's more.
Were you in it this morning?
I don't think I have a bonus action.
Victor.
So I'll
You
just,
hit the big guy right
as it's prone, just kind of circle around him to the other side.
Better make some noise.
Oh, it's not
His
raining
breath
at my
steams
house.
out like steam from a fresh kill.
All right. Nice. Anything else?
Through these trees, I imagine I don't, but do I have line of sight to this
Yeah.
one?
Is it?
Yeah, he just got that one.
Sorry, what was that?
Through the tree line, do I have line of sight to this one, or is it lost?
No, you still can see them.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not trees. Those are like tall shrubs.
Okay, I wasn't
Yeah.
sure. Sorry. Eldritch Blast. But agonizing blast.
Got it.
which-
Okay. Your agonizing blast is all the time unless you choose not to use it.
Oh, it's always.
It's always unless you choose not to use it. That's what makes Eldritch Blast nasty. Is there's like 4 invocations. You can push them back, pull them forward, all in the same move.
Then I'll try to.
Slow them.
This is at home reading.
No, I'll just try to.
Man, I'm
try
just
to-
in a video game right now.
I
Yeah.
really want to cut the hockey and stuff a little bit.
No way.
I'd love
What'd
to
you
get
get?
sunny.
10 total.
No.
What?
It goes wide.
Zombies, yes.
You say I can try to guidance
He
myself.
doesn't get advantage
No,
because
you
he's prone,
can't.
right? That's only
Because
melee.
it's not for attack.
Oh, that's actually
it's
you would
not
have a
okay.
disadvantage if you because I forgot.
You
had
missed.
on his
It
prone.
happens.
Yeah. So the reason why you missed is because he's prone.
Okay,
Yeah.
shoots right over.
Oh, yeah.
And then
You didn't roll a 1, did you?
no,
No.
10.
I can help with those.
I'll have my little familiar do scare with the one right next to it, which is a wisdom save. It says DC 10, but I don't know. Do I use it? I imagine I use it. It's not mine, right? So DC 10.
Yeah, if he has a DC, then you use it.
It fails.
Cool. It is frightened,
Okay.
and the familiar is invisible.
No.
I'm not sure how a skeleton gets frightened, but okay.
It's frightened of a demon. It's
Yeah,
a,
it sees
it's
its
a,
future.
it's a quasit. It's a tiny fiend, a demon.
You just tell it you're not doing your job right.
And then I got 30 feet of movement, so I'm gonna move 5. I'm gonna move back here.
You hear no.
I got a question. Find familiar and pack tactics. Do those two things, like if my familiar is hovering around but not actually attacking anything, but like kind of just like following me, does that give me advantage with pack tactics?
I tried
You
to figure
can-
that out last.
So you
session.
can, but you gotta have it in combat. So having it use like the help action to like cause a distraction or casting a spell through it would put it in combat. You can do that.
Okay, good enough.
That's why I have it up there. I was hoping I could give Zoran advantage, but it's only I think 2, 3.
Yeah, yeah, you only have 2 right now. All right. Is there anything else?
No, that's all I'm gonna do. I lob one over there, a miss, cuss, run away,
Got it.
and then familiar frightens the skeleton next to Zoran.
Cool. All right. Next up, Zorn.
How and this is a sprite you said, right?
That is a quasit. It's a
Pretty small though still.
It's a tiny demon.
So Zorn's gonna step over here between these 2 skeletons, and he's gonna kind of plant his sword in the ground and say the word burn and cast Word of Radiance.
Okay.
And just target the 2 skeletons
And they both have to make.
there. Constitution save. And they take if they fail, they take a 1d6 radiant.
15 and 5.
The 5 fails. DC. The
Okay.
15 passes. 4 damage.
How
4
much?
radiant damage.
How much?
4 radiant damage.
As it hits it, you notice that it does look visibly looks like more damage as the bones start to crumble and disintegrate as the radiant damage hits it. Tell me how you kill it.
So when he after he plants his sword and says the word, you kind of see the fire just kind of like erupt from his body. If you ever lit gasoline after you've poured it, it's not the liquid that burns, the fumes. So you'll get that cool like. Whew. That's kind of what it looks like.
Nice. I like that.
So it's like quick.
All right. Is there anything else?
Flash in the pan.
Yeah. No, that's it.
Okay. Lore.
Okay. Okay. We'll cast Toll of the Dead on the big guy.
Okay.
Gotta make. I forgot which
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
It's 10.
He fails. He'll take 9 necrotic damage.
Ooh, nice.
Big roll.
And then with my offhand, I'll oh, hold on. I wanted to double check my reach on this. Okay. I'll attack. Excuse me. I'll attack the guy right in front of me, activating my sight. Oh no, I won't attack him. It was
Low.
swing and a miss.
Got it.
Was it a 1?
It was a one. Thanks. I
I'm going to
forgot.
use Bountiful Luck.
Oh shoot! So I
An
roll again.
ally within 30 feet, rolls a 1 for an attack roll. I'm going to utilize my reaction to do so. But you can re-roll it and use the re-roll.
Nice. Thank you.
Oh wow! No way!
Yes!
Nice.
Oh, that's so
The point
good.
is, if Pharaoh claimed that, would you believe him?
That's
Because
a
I'm lucky. What does your luck have to do with me?
No, he's a halfling.
Is that what halfling?
It's a
It's a
halfling-
feat.
It's a
You get a
halfling
feat.
trait.
I'm wondering what that looks like in my head.
That is.
I just
8
imagine he like takes his lucky foot out and like
Slashing
says something.
8 slashing damage.
8.
Nice job.
Oh,
It was
double,
double.
so
16.
Yeah.
16
Oh,
slashing
wait.
damage.
Nice.
How much was the dice roll?
5.
So 10.
So
Plus
10,
3.
13.
13.
Hold.
Got it. Cool. Griselda.
What does Laura's told dead?
It's like cathedral bells, like Notre Dame.
Yeah, didn't you use it last?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember if I'd asked last time.
No, thanks for asking me again. And after she she'll slam her staff down, and then the bells will toll, and then right after that she'll kind of swing her scythe, and it'll activate at the same time and slash into the other skeleton.
Okay, Griselda.
I'm trying to be
going to
very
use my
expert with her.
wand of magic missiles.
Accurate
Okay.
with this.
All 3 of them on the big guy.
All 3 of them on the big guy. What's the?
You're like, you ever played the Dante's Inferno,
There's
God of
a-
War
no,
knockoff?
it's automatic.
Yeah, I know. I was just checking, making sure he was
Pretty
within
good. Yeah,
range.
he has a
Oh.
second net.
Magic missile?
He was. I already measured it.
Like
I
300.
do know how to do the rule.
Yeah, it
on
measures
it.
the whole map. Okay.
Yeah.
She said it's not learning how to play D&D.
That's what I heard.
I was digging through some old stuff and I found the figure that I had for that from the game.
Is that one of the colors?
Sweet.
It's 8 total.
It's big.
Yes. I rolled my 3d4.
And I did 3.
Oh, and I did not add my 3.
I was asking.
11.
Every
I
little bit
forgot what I
counts.
added to it.
Okay.
It's not on there.
Plus 1 per.
Your
Stop.
Is like the guy from Dante's
Was there anything else?
Stop.
Is that Laura's boyfriend?
No. That's too funny.
Did she die and go to hell and he went there to get her?
Stop.
And then hung out with all the guys' friends, this guy, and he's like, hey, come meet all my cool friends. And then he's like, hey, all my cool friends like you too. That's basically all Dante's Inferno is.
You just summarized it.
Well, see, it's like a fan fiction. Yeah. So Dante was a real dude, and he
Alright, so since the one is
he
here,
wanted to be
he
friends
can't,
with the guy.
or frightened,
like,
he can't
guides
run
him through
away.
hell.
Right.
And this is the guy.
Right.
He's at disadvantage to the hit.
Disadvantage to hit.
And all the famous people who and they're like,
Oh no, wait a
"It's so
second.
awesome."
Which one are you
Not
talking
with the
about?
new channel. He's incapacitated, so he can sit there and go, and normally has movement, but because he's frightened,
Got it. All right. So
he,
he doesn't
can
do
run
anything.
away. That's what he
It's
can do.
medieval
Run away.
fiction, basically.
He can't move
Right.
closer when you're
He's not
frightened.
that smart.
I don't think he has an option. Not in the new channel. You have to run.
No, this was LS did the frighten. It wasn't a channel.
I thought Lord channel.
No, that was earlier.
Oh, that frightened. Oh yeah. So he can. He has disadvantages.
Yeah,
the only thing
disadvantage.
affecting him. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going all out.
Cool. He misses because he wasted a nat 20.
Drow are really
Yes.
short. Maybe he's part drow.
As long as he can see LS,
Yay!
Little shit.
he's rattling.
All right. Zoran,
This-
18, 22 to hit.
Of course,
Zoran.
of course. That would have hit Kaz.
That would be 5 points of piercing damage.
How much? I'm sorry.
5.
The heroes of the story he used to read about.
Lore misses.
Not in his story.
Warden 18 that hits.
Weak.
3 points piercing.
Minus a D4.
Another hit. 16 that misses. Petra.
I don't know. What's your full
Natural
AC?
20 to hit Petra.
Woo!
Try like a baby. So he would have hit with the 16.
Oh yeah, I didn't hear the second AC. But I heard you say
16.
miss.
16.
Yeah,
Right,
that
your
one
AC is 17.
Yeah, but he's a
Oh,
wolf
based
I
on
now.
what we talked
forgot.
about
Yeah,
yesterday.
yeah, yeah.
You've slightly
All right, give me a
reduced
second.
yourself from touching the bone.
That second one would have been
I know what his voice like. I'm gonna say it
7 points of piercing.
What?
with the bounce.
Oh, okay.
I know
Not as
what
much.
it's gonna look
Oh, that's a
Okay,
6.
cool, cool.
Whatever,
Petra,
whatever it reduces, reduces.
Yeah.
I rolled max damage again, so that'll
All
be
right.
12.
I have an 11 AC. I'm gonna get hit. That's was an exception.
14 points of piercing damage.
Yes.
And all of their turns. Cool.
None
Your
of that left.
Do I have any gather of how the big guy's looking?
you can do a medicine check. Yeah, thank you.
Well, I got a nat 20.
Oh yeah. He's
Wait.
not long for a second.
Okay. Hunter's
He
Mark
looks,
was off.
he looks a lot like Lester.
Oh.
He looks sick, man. I love it.
Well, I'm gonna shoot him.
Lazy.
I
so
have a
good.
feeling that 18's gonna hit. So you watch as Fjord does his fire thing, gets a little fire aura, and 10 points onto his arrow, and then flashes over the guy when he hits him. Oh, what's gonna be 12 plus 7? Uh-oh. How does math work? 19.
19?
Tell me how you kill it.
I fire my arrow, and it just, as it hits, pierces deep, and his whole body just immolates
Nice.
from the fire.
I like that.
I'm then going to step back 5 feet and go prone, so that I don't get, so it's harder to shoot me.
Gotcha.
Turn myself upside down.
Petra, you're up.
That's hilarious.
I am going to use my heroic inspiration to gain advantage on this attack, and
Sure.
since it is a ranged attack, it will be just a straight roll. Trying to hit the one in front of me. With a sorcerer's burst, it's like I just like snap my finger so aggressively in his face, like I'm a Karen from hell, and 18 hit him
Now hit him.
for 13 points of thunder damage.
Ooh.
As it hits and then kind of explodes a second time,
Nice.
rattles inside of his chest.
Tell me how you kill him.
Nice.
Just like that, it like hits him in the center, and you hear the lightning the first time, then you hear the rumble, and then a second lightning or a second thunder, and just this ribcage explodes.
Nice. Anything else?
And yeah, because now I can move without dying. I run over, like behind Warden, avoiding any attacks of opportunity.
Gotcha. Okay. Pharaoh.
And oh yeah, he hit me for damage.
Just for
yes,
retcon for comfort luck, right? I thought about it. So, as you go to make your attack, and Pharaoh can see that your attack is about to miss, there's like a split second, almost not conceivable, but there's just like this like split second in like time reality where time kind of shifts.
Buddies.
Where at one point in one timeline you could have done one thing, but in this current timeline you were doing this, and I shifted the timelines without someone noticing.
That's really cool.
That's really
I
cool.
like
I like that.
Yeah.
Now, does
It's
Laura
Galactus
know
the
that
Halfling.
happened?
I don't see why
Galactus?
she wouldn't.
No.
Okay, so like
Someone
she's
else had
seen
to
kind
say
of,
Yeah, because you only went through your timeline.
she's seen the like
Halfling toes.
kind of what you were seeing,
Yeah.
and as
How
you,
there's like a shift in the timeline where it was like, oh no, I'm gonna miss. And then all of a sudden you're like, no, I definitely connected.
oh cool.
Gives you deja vu. The feeling you
It's
almost did
interesting.
that.
And
I
then
wonder if that's who he's talking to.
Pharaoh is gonna
That's
move
godlike power. I wish I
Came
could
over
do
and
that.
tried to steal my muffin.
this way some,
I won't be able to do that till another
pull
level.
out his pistol,
Shame on you.
and see that Warren is surrounded, and take a shot at one of the guys that
Sure.
is directly in front of Warden.
Okay.
Sit down. Sit.
With a 21.
That'll hit. Kind of nerf on his ass.
Huh?
Kind of nerf his ass. He's been
Uh,
rolling nothing but 20 plus all night long.
I mean,
I'm
if you
gonna
know,
do
if you
sneak
rolled
attack
separately for all their turn undead,
Can he just roll for the
this
group?
was supposed to go fast, I thought.
I thought so too, but he keeps fucking it up.
14
No, he needs to
piercing
just roll for all
damage
of
That's with your sneak attack?
with sneak attack. Yeah.
Tell me how you kill it.
Quickly.
I like look over and see that Warren looks like he might be getting surrounded, and I just take a shot at the closest one that I can accurately see.
Okay.
To help him out.
Anything
and
else?
Take the shot, and I'm like, and then in my turn.
All right, Warden. As you hear this loud gunshot go off behind you, as you look around, you just see
Loud mechanical yip. I'm not gonna try to make that noise.
Like
We start with the dogs,
the
but
goofiest
Yeah.
laugh, the goofiest way that you've ever seen.
Sometimes I think you act like Dopey from fucking Snowland, man. All you need now is just sleeves that go too far down.
Warden's hackles will go up and he'll circle around trying to get another of his allies into flanking position, and nobody's close enough. He's like, this isn't a pack yet, it's not a pack yet! And he's actually saying that, and he has his normal voice in wolf form.
After it makes that, yep. Like, you're supposed to be between that. That's why I keep getting behind you. You keep.
And I'll make another bite attack at this guy.
Okay.
Ooh, that's good. 23 to hit.
No hit.
Not as good. 5 piercing damage.
That's what you rolled last time. It's pretty good.
Not as good as my shillelagh. These teeth suck.
They get better over
Wolf's
time.
teeth. Soft.
Sometimes you gotta sharpen your teeth. That's all.
Is the skeleton still up?
You're in the
I imagine it is,
Yeah.
but it's prone.
Oh, nice. Active prone.
All right. Yeah, it's prone. All right. Lester.
Wait, I got a bonus
sorry.
action. And
The dog.
Bonus action howl.
yeah, he howls as he shapeshifts back into his normal form, and like plates just rearrange and ow! It's like he just gets reformed back into Warden again.
Okay.
It's like the zipper went off, and now the zipper comes back up over again.
Anything else?
I hold a good very close to my mouth, and I'll wait for my next turn.
Okay. Lester.
I was fast.
Repelling blast on this one.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Right into the hole.
18 plus the 25.
That hits.
Into the hole.
As you blast him in this, you don't even need to roll damage. He was already any more damage than he was going to
Mostly
die.
dead.
He kind of like starts to fall apart as he's falling into the hole. You just sit there and you just see it kind of like start to like fall apart as it's kind of being blasted back, and you just see it going as it goes into the abyss.
That's what I was gonna do.
Missed. I'm looking more.
I hit my last one. My last two.
No, I hit it. I just missed you.
Okay,
Lore
okay.
says
Yeah.
that. Lore says it.
Man, if that was a flyby. Anything else?
I'll do. I'll give an action to my familiar.
Okay.
I'll have him. How many feet? 20? 40. No, I'll have him attempt to frighten this one.
Okay.
It's a DC 10 again.
It passes.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, 1 a day. That's all I get for him.
Oh, okay.
I apologize. He'll
He
do.
can still try.
No, it's not. He'll do a rend, a melee attack,
Sure, go ahead.
potentially. Plus 5. 11?
That misses.
Yeah, alright. He lashes out and he's tiny and stupid.
Still
You
has more hit
just
points.
sit there. You just sit there and see shared vision for a second.
Should have been a sphinx.
Sloring.
I can change this.
And you guys didn't know, but during the night, he unburied Lester for a little bit and then peed all over and then buried him back up.
I can see him. No, he didn't.
I'm a wolf. I smelled it. I heard
Just for future reference, could I have seen Fjord kill that big guy from where I'm at?
Yeah.
Okay. And so I'm going to attack the guy here in front of me, and Zorn is going to bring the sword way up overhead and straight down on top.
Cool.
I keep, for some reason, my eyes keep going over here to
I
grab
mean, if you want to use them, you can. They're not rolling that well today.
They're not your
18.
No.
That'll hit.
I rolled 2 ones today.
7 damage.
Nice. Anything else?
No, that's it for
Alright.
Zorn.
Lord?
Okay. I will. First action. Go ahead and use Toll the Dead again on the one right next to Warden.
Okay.
It's gonna make a wisdom save.
So 11.
It fails, and it will take 11 necrotic damage.
Cool. Tell me how you kill it with
Oh shoot, it just goes to like reach up to cover its non-existent ears, and it starts to vibrate and then just explode the bones apart.
Nice.
And then this one right next to me, I'll do an offhand attack.
I keep
It's a
thinking
very
like
Mars attacks.
you know how like in Mario when you jump on the bones?
Oh, that passes.
bones
18.
clattering off Warden's carapace.
Because I killed it, I got temporary hit points, so I replaced what I had.
Yeah.
10.
10 to hit.
No, I'm so sorry.
Oh,
it was
did you
18 to
roll?
hit,
Yeah.
10 damage.
10 damage. Got it.
Did you roll all? Because I said
Cool.
I did, I got half.
Anything else?
Is it not dead? I've done a total of
That was a different one.
25 damage to this guy.
No, that one's a different one.
No, it's the
This
same
is a
one.
fresh guy.
That's a fresh guy.
What?
Good.
Yeah.
You killed the one with
Someone,
Toll the Dead.
no, somebody already killed it for you.
Oh shoot. I was like, holy cow, I feel like I've been attacking the same skeleton
Nope.
for forever.
I mean, they look similar.
They do.
I mean, I told you
That's
that
racist.
costume.
I get it, Miss
Skeletal
Eleanor. This
racism.
is why I hate fighting skeletons.
The dead should stay dead.
Well, no, they just...
Now that's racist. I'm just saying.
And she figured out why.
Why are you hiding it?
It's a magic trick.
It's a magic. I see nothing magic about it.
He's like, bing bong.
I can kind of do that.
Whoa, he ripped his thumb off. He's undead. Get him.
All right, Griselda.
Can I do a free medicine check to see which one of the 2 left?
Sure, go ahead.
Well, that's a natural 20 plus numbers.
Yeah. You would know the one that's next to Lore is more damage.
You should have attacked first.
Right. Okay, I'm going to...
I haven't, so you would probably know that I haven't taken any hits, and he has.
No, she was asking about skeletons.
Well, yeah, but if she's like looking over and seeing like,
She wants to kill someone. Kill someone.
Okay, I'm going to use my Starry Wisp on the one in front by Lore.
Okay. What's the range on that one?
60 feet.
Cool. You're good.
16 to hit.
16 hits.
Oh god, I didn't know what was. I thought that was the dogs over there.
You're not all wrong.
Next time I'm gonna get her a tuna fish sandwich.
I call them river and curly.
From some.
From somewhere.
Every time she
If I just roll, I don't add anything to this, do I?
No.
No.
Just do
you talking
one.
about your toes?
You rolled
One. But it is radiant.
No, it is radiant damage.
Oh, I feel it. I've just been lucky.
Okay, it's still standing. It's still standing.
That's all I can do.
Okay.
And I'm like, get your purpose off me.
Alright. Swing at Lore. For an 18.
That hits. Just hits.
That'll be 4 points of slashing damage. Gonna take a whack at their Thorin. It's 18 again. Hit. 25 points of piercing damage. Okay.
Just do whatever you want, man.
I feel like that would be Soren's attitude.
Alright, Bjord.
Oh, I'm sorry, how much damage did you say?
5.
5.
Darn it, what the
You
heck?
crawl over and then jump off.
Well, I mean, how far is it down?
It's probably only like a 10-foot drop from where you're at.
So not
Yeah.
fall damage.
No.
I'll fire from up here. Then I'll start coming all the way. I'll fire from up here on the skeleton next to Lore. That is a 24 to hit.
That'll hit.
Yeah, had a.
You don't need to roll
Did you move
damage,
your
it's gonna
axe?
die.
Cool.
Yep.
That's good noise.
Thank you. Doing it anyways.
Anything else?
Oh yeah, and then I will. That was 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. As I get down, I can kind of almost still get right to the top after jumping down.
I assume you like
Petra?
slid more than
Yeah.
anything. Petra's gonna move around to here and chuck another of this thunderous burst at the one in front of Thorin for a 27.
No, that'll hit.
I think so. For 6 thunder damage.
Tell me how you kill it.
Same way. Except this one just hits the skull and the skull just, you hear thunder rumble from it as it explodes.
Alright. Combat has ended as the thunderous sound of Petra's spell finishing off the last skeleton.
And then step back 5 feet and reach out for a berry for more. More manipulated berry. So now
I
you
also
have
have
4 in your
berries.
hand.
I made berries before sleep.
Why do you
last
want to
night.
take them all? Because see,
Are there any more bones under there?
That's okay. I can fix myself. And I cast mending on
Pick
myself.
up another one.
I was just asking.
You sneaky.
Do not pick up any more of the dead.
You give me 2 more berries?
Yeah, gotcha.
I'll be full.
Yeah, do me a favor.
Have you ever heard of
The
monkey
dead
paw?
should say
Look, it's human
How many
hands.
do I need?
Hey. But like before you guys said that, I was definitely reaching down for another.
For a what?
I was definitely reaching for another bone as you guys said that.
What is your
Of course.
problem?
Give myself a high five.
Pharaoh, come here.
I hand you a stick. Okay, stick. Not made out of bone. Stick. Like I said before.
I take the stick. I
You
walk up
don't
to you.
use
I walk up
things
to you
that are
with the stick
used to
in
be
my hand.
That's way
alive.
better. You need somebody to hold your hand.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, hold my hand.
That was a really cool hit that you had.
No,
That was
wait,
a really
does-
cool attack.
Does Lord know that you helped or
You know what?
Some of the
Um,
I
skeletons.
just made I would just
She
make
get-
an arbitrary
It's one of the
It's
things
in
you
there.
can summon.
comment?
At will.
comment about like that was really cool.
She like
I have
puffs
it
up
right
and like
You
holds out her
get
staff.
a
It's like,
skeleton.
thanks.
It's like the only one that's not tiny.
Come on, train.
I like
I think it's
stand next
just
to you
a
with a
skeleton.
It's just a normal skeleton, dude.
So you were going to.
I was gonna throw the
Throw?
bone with the light on it down the hole. See how deep it was.
Let's do this. Zorn, will you pull up those lights again and send them down in the crater?
Yes, ma'am, but what the fuck is that thing?
What thing? Oh, I didn't see that. Does that thing do anything?
So,
DM?
Did
You
something
don't know. You
disappear?
don't know shit. You don't know nothing. Use your prejudices.
Use my
you-
prejudice.
You don't know shit.
okay,
Use your
I'm gonna
prejudices.
ask you a question. So that's you just swapped that out for your previous.
Mhm.
Okay. So yeah, Zoran is gonna turn around and see that skeleton. And I'm gonna swing at it immediately.
Go ahead.
Oh man, 7.
Laura is gonna swing
Misses.
at it. 19.
19 hits. Do your damage.
That is 9 damage.
9 damage, still up. I hit you with a repelling blast for attacking my familiar.
Guys,
What did you say was your familiar?
Now,
It's 18. Does 18 hit?
Yeah.
You can't stop that. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing.
Yeah.
You fall 10 feet backwards into the hole.
Alright, I followed.
I wasn't gonna try to stop. I was gonna have Zoran try to start talking before, like as you're blasting her.
Why didn't
Like-
you talk before you swung on things? You guys are so prejudiced.
We just got done fighting skeletons.
Hey, don't let your past affect your today, my friend.
My today was affected. My
And now
today.
your friend is in a hole.
How much damage did she take from Elder's Blast?
Are you in your way? You're way the fuck over
let me
there.
roll,
Aren't you?
let me roll this blast damage.
Now you can
1d10.
choose to apply agonizing or not, but it always up.
Let's do that one. I never rolled that one. 5 plus. We'll do 5 plus 10 damage.
Okay.
You take
You're-
12 fall damage.
You're way over there, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm still where I am.
I'm gonna grab the skeleton and jump in the hole after.
Like, I am waiting before as he does that. I'm
Petra,
listening.
you're still up, right?
More.
Or Lore, sorry.
Hold on, I got a math. It was how much fall damage?
12.
12. It
Plus
says 22
Thanks, brother.
damage.
And she fell on accident. I'm doing it on
Oh,
purpose.
you're doing it the hard way.
I'm listening and she makes a noise to know how deep it is. I'm doing it. 1,000, 2,000. Oh, okay.
She's still up.
So you're doing it the hard way. Next time, just click.
How
on
far
the
did she fall?
The red, like you know, you click on your bubble.
Mhm.
Click on the red bubble and click minus, and then the number. It does the
Oh,
math for you.
smart. I had to go to D&D.
I'm glad I listened to that because I didn't know that.
Oh,
So I'm glad I listened.
yeah. If you click on your character where you get the little bubbles, click
Yeah,
on your health.
I've
and
just been going down the
minus.
setting. I didn't know you could do it.
Just hit minus, and then how much damage it does it for you.
Okay.
Did we hear how far she went down?
I mean, it was quite a minute before you hear the thud, and then because you're wearing armor, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, of armor hitting stone of some
You
sort.
gave me 5 good berries, right? And it's 1 each?
No, I argue
One each. So 5 actions though.
that I jumped down this hole on purpose, and I'm willing to take damage.
Are you holding my skeleton? I dispel it.
It's like, look,
It disintegrates.
You just see it just
You
turn
see-
to dust.
You just
son of
you
a
see-
bitch.
You see it, and you jump down with it. You're like, ah! And you're looking at it. It looks at you, and it's like, ah! It's like, you ever seen that Meet the Burps?
Yeah.
When the skeleton pops up out of the grave. Okay. Alright, you're willingly jumping in.
Yes.
Alright, so you will take damage, but it won't be as much because you're willingly.
Yeah, I just spelled it. And I'll bring back LS in his inform.
That was good. I like that.
Thank you.
10 points of bludgeoning
Flying over the
damage.
whole
I've been
rock
waiting
with
this
them.
whole time while she was over there for the opportunity. I just had to bait her enough to do it.
I like look down the hole. Can I see them at the bottom of the hole, or are they too far like in the darkness of the hole? Because like we were standing next to each other.
Yeah, we were standing next
We
to
were
each other.
standing next to each other.
We
at the
were-
same time.
40
We
feet
were
down.
basically holding hands until I went to go swing on it, so
So
I
how far
dragged
can
him
your dark
with
vision
me.
go?
I
Don't be
have
racist.
to- Okay, so
We're
I'm
not
just
all
like-
skeletons, okay?
I'm just
Have I tried to
standing
kill
at
you
the top
yet?
of the hole,
Everybody
like-
knows Nas.
Yeah.
Bone lives matter.
Don't hit the bone daddy.
As you, Lore, as you land in this hole, you hit what seems like dirt at first, and then you kind of roll onto stone. As you kind of look up, you can see what looks like light coming from a tunnel.
Uh-huh.
As you kind of eat the good berries, you hear as Soren,
Oh
as Soren kind of lands and falls next to you, tumbling. As it looked like he was trying to do a superhero pose, but couldn't quite stick the
Not good for your
landing.
knees.
Yeah, you just see like a bunch of skeletons pop up and they're like hold up cards, like 5, 2. Yeah. As he hits and kind of tumbles a little bit further than you. He's injured, but still alive. As he kind of takes a couple deep breaths and then stands up, readjusting his helmet. As you look in this room, you can see what looks to be like descending stairs down into a chamber of some sort, lit by candles or flame or some type of flaming light source as it's flickering. You can hear everyone else kind of above, kind of
What's it look like down there, Lore?
bickering and talking.
What's it like in the hole down there?
I don't know. The DM hasn't described it.
He said we were talking.
Up, you were talking with everybody up.
I'm yelling in the hole. I want her to know.
As you look around the area you're in, it's kind of a mix between stone, dirt, and roots all the way down. As you kind of start to slowly stand up, you can feel a large gust of wind kind of go over you that shoots up through the hole. As it does, just the stench of rot and decay just bellows over both you and Soren.
Is it good down there?
It's
good
definitely consecrated. Or, what, is it consecrated?
Oh, Patrick's giving me a
No, what are the opposite of consecrated?
Unconsecrated?
Yes, that.
Hello.
Hollow.
No, hallowed is
Hallowed
the same as
is-
consecrated.
Yeah.
Hallowed is the
Let her
synonym.
have her pregnancy. You're not making her better.
The
Unhallowed.
opposite of hollow.
Unhallowed.
Unhallowed.
I'm
Anti-hallowed.
Yeah.
I've got these unhallowed bones.
God, I hope it's not unhollowed. That would suck.
I'm gonna shakily get up.
You okay?
Nose bloodied.
You alright?
And the blood is like so stark against her like ivory pale skin.
That hurt?
And she's gonna go like, it smells like your future down here, Lester.
Oh yeah. It looks like it too.
How far down is she?
Like 40 feet.
40 feet.
Who's got a rope?
How long does
Sorry,
all
I'm
this
already
take?
looking for
Because
somewhere
mending
to
takes a
tie
minute.
it
while
Yes, ma'am.
I'm
There's
fixing
plenty of
myself.
boulders
So,
and-
was that
Yeah,
like
you
super quick?
okay?
Like
Yeah,
round, or-
it's been like a
I
minute
will be.
or so.
Okay.
It hasn't been that long.
Oh, and I'm still looking over at Lester with one.
Now,
Serious.
Can I face step down into the hole next to them?
Sure.
Again, beautiful ivy and flowers when he face steps.
Looks
and
like
just
looks like a death
a
wreath.
couple little beautiful. 'Cause
Yeah, like a wreath.
but then just a couple little bugs
Like a
left
funeral,
when
like-
it disappears.
You know when you go to funerals and they have that like
Nature's full of
flowered
bugs.
wreath?
Yeah,
That's what it looks like
yeah.
when you step through.
You got the I won at the casino wreath that looks like
Yeah.
Does Lester step like right in front of us?
No, I stay a little bit away. I'm like, hey, you okay?
The minute that you step in, I slam my staff down, and you just hear the chains on the scale rattle as it starts to judge you.
So Zorn's gonna step in between the two of them.
yeah.
And-
Petra's going down. You
Put
two
his hands up.
stop.
It can't stop once it goes.
No, I'm not. I don't know what the fuck it does.
Um,
Stings.
We
So,
know it does something
what's
because we've
your
seen it do it
alignment?
before.
Chaotic evil or evil. What is it? You have lawful, neutral, and
Chaotic neutral.
Lawful, chaotic, and good.
You have lawful, chaotic, and
I
neutral.
don't
And then you
remember.
have neutral, good, and evil.
chaotic
Neutral.
neutrals. But I wrote it down.
Evil, I'll have to do bad things.
Chaotic neutral.
chaotic neutral,
Yeah.
not evil.
And then look at your background, and then right there.
He's like, oh,
yeah,
wait,
you're
I'm
chaotic
totally
neutral.
evil.
Yeah, chaotic neutral. I
Chaotic
couldn't
neutral,
remember
okay.
the words, but I remembered what I chose.
Okay, so then you see
Evil
the
would be an issue.
scales teeter opposed to going to one side, and it's gonna weigh you as evil. So now you have to make a Constitution save.
Okay.
Yeah, and Petra's still urging y'all, stop.
That's
And
the
she's
other
using
thing.
like a motherly voice.
Let's match
That
mine.
is-
5.
A little intimidating.
Okay.
You don't use those big, scary intimidating
Yeah, I'm using the
ones.
mama voice. I'm a big scare. It's a.
You will take 6.
She's attempting to be
radiant damage.
intimidating.
Hellish rebuke.
Wait,
Hold on, that was only
wait.
a bonus action. That wasn't even. Oh no, that's a
It's
reaction.
any attack. Yeah, I can reaction.
You're right. You're right.
Wait, is it an attack? Does it like have to be a physical attack or does it?
Any attack.
Any attack as long as they're within 30 feet.
So 17 damage.
17 damage.
How many did you have when you got hit?
18.
Did we all get down?
No, they're tying
I-
off a rope now.
We're-
I'm yelling
Why is there
down. at
arguing right now?
Okay,
I'm trying to throw
I'll
the
have
rope
I'll have
down.
my
Now,
I'll
in
have
this
my
moment-
imp just pop up beside me because that's another attack.
In this moment, Zoran has stepped in between, so I'll let you do something before.
Yeah, no, for sure. I'll stop. I just want to manifest the imp next to you as a bonus attack, ready to go if you need it. I don't need it.
1 second.
You said 9, right?
Um,
You
okay,
said
that'll be
you
fun.
yelled like knock it off.
I'm
Down there.
telling both of you
With,
stop.
like, the mom
And
voice?
she sounds serious and she's attempting to be intimidating. Can't use skills against other players, but she is a very intimidating person.
Oh, you can't use skills.
She's not.
Let's
Yeah, you're not supposed. Yeah, you're not supposed.
You're
to be
not.
able
So
to.
it's not a
Yeah.
good thing to start doing. I can say I have a +7 intimidation. It's still up to you whether you're intimidated by that or not.
Yeah.
But Petra sounds like
Yeah, 'cause then
serious
you
mother
step, then you
voice.
step
of-
on people's story. That's why you're not supposed
Yeah,
to.
I can see that.
You can't make them
Can
make
we,
other choices.
for this particular instance, if he's using mom voice, I'm gonna like yell as loud as I've ever yelled before, because I'm proficient and have a +6 in intimidation
Yeah.
to try to help you, like yell and try to calm things down.
He's like that. He's like the
I have a
repeating
pretty
dad.
decent amount of intimidation.
Yeah, what she
I don't
said.
know
Were you
that.
ready?
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah,
I don't
make
know
me
that.
get
Listen
feral.
to your
I don't know that I'm phased. I don't know that I'm too phased. I'm waiting on Zoran because he said stopped, and I built a connection with him. But
I'm just trying to help.
I'm just a
Petra
little bit.
buried you.
I'm just
Come on,
a,
Petra buried you.
I'm just a little bit away from justifying my feelings for things I overheard while I was trancing.
I'm just trying to help your intimidation factor
Yeah.
with calming things
Bunch
down.
of earthworms going.
Okay, Zoran, what's Zoran do?
Yeah, so Zoran,
I mean, I have stopped.
no, yeah, that's fair.
I've stopped.
So Zoran's gonna see Miss Eleanor go down. She's down, right?
No, she has
No,
one.
she has-
Oh, she has one head going on.
She's
Oh, okay.
teetering.
Oh, she's gonna see her hurt badly, and he's gonna get angry and grab Lester by his collar and like pick him up and push him up against the wall.
Oh, form
and-
of dread. You get to be frightened.
Let him finish. He's
Let him
not finished
finish.
climbing
You
your
can't touch me. I stopped. She attacked my stuff, and so did you.
Okay, what do I gotta do?
You gotta roll.
So,
Form of
wisdom,
dread.
faith, save versus fear.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull up what the save is for that.
It's against fear, so I'm assuming it's a wisdom save. I don't know for sure. But.
I wrote it down.
Unfortunately, the only thing I have that will stop you won't stop most of you.
Typically,
It's a wisdom save.
Wisdom saving throw.
And I get to use my charisma for it.
But it's the same, so save DC.
15 again.
Yeah, it's most of those
15.
things all default to spell save DC now to make it math easy.
15.
You
Beat
meet
it, beat
Beat
it.
it.
So yeah,
So he looks disgusting. Bah.
You've seen
Let him
worse.
talk. Let him talk.
and when he picks him up, he starts.
You see my patron's face when I go form a dread.
Okay. And he's gonna cast. When you hit the wall, he's gonna cast Divine Smite.
Okay.
I guess our intimidation did nothing.
Yeah, I'm just like, one of y'all just killed the other. Let's get it over with. That's what I yelled out. Just go ahead, and kill each other. Let's get it over with.
Did anybody get the rope for us to go down yet?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
I
getting
tied
the
up the
rope.
rope.
Well, you gotta imagine while it's
Check it out.
happening.
Yeah,
I mean,
because this is
it's
only
all
like
at the
this is
same
every
time.
6 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, Petra doesn't
Same.
climb well, so she's
we're
on.
Yeah, you guys are working on your way again.
We're working on it.
And as he's pushing you up against the wall, he's gonna say, "She left you alone in the graveyard, and you have done nothing but antagonize her since then. You can't pick a fight and then get mad when somebody fights back, and that's gonna be 11 damage."
Plus 400 is 10 plus 2, so 12, 11. Okay.
Alright, now everyone is starting to come down
Um,
the rope.
My imp makes an attack.
Sorry, that was my bonus action. My action is secure myself. So you're gonna have to hold on.
And you
Where's
said
another
your
key?
curse doesn't hurt when you try to heal yourself, right?
No, but I actually am gonna try something and see if the DM allows
I'm
it.
just,
But he's
I'm
gonna
just trying to go
pee.
back and remember
What
exactly
do you
what
wanna
you said
do?
about that.
So whenever I heal myself, the curse activates, but it doesn't affect me.
Uh-huh.
So I'm wondering if I can take the curse and transfer it. I've never tried that.
You can use a hit point die
And transfer
Yeah.
it?
and transfer it.
Okay.
If it activates. Because there's still a percentage that it won't.
Oh, man. Nah. Okay. Okay. And then percentage die. Oh, actually, no, you have to roll a percentage die.
What am I rolling? What am I doing?
Roll a percentile die.
Which means
Help me out here.
Two D10s.
2d10s?
If you have any that have double
If you have
tens
the-
on
have
it,
the
then
double
you
number.
use
Yeah, I
it.
have the ones that have.
So a double number and a single number D10.
Okay, cool, thank you.
There's a
You're
D100 on roll 20 that you roll. Yeah, roll 20.
Yeah, you
I
can.
guess
84?
you could do that, yeah.
I don't know what they're for. We'll see.
I have to pull up because I have it written down separately.
Because it's a pain in the ass to homebrew shit.
What'd you get?
Sorry, 84.
84? Okay, so you succeeded it, but, or you succeeded the percentile die. Oh, wait. Hold on, let me reread this. I think I was supposed to roll it. Either way, it doesn't happen, but each time you help a creature you must roll a percentile die. Oh, okay, I'm supposed to roll the percentile die. I haven't had to do this yet. And then, okay. So it doesn't affect you either way. But you do see, like the image of like a really, like outline of a really like spiky crown appear on Laura's forehead. Like if you look at the Crown of Madness spell, it kind of looks exactly like that. And then there's two lines that kind of like twirl, kind of like making it look like a crown. And it illuminates a purple light, and then you just see her face decay, like a decayed form of her face. And I actually have an image on it on my other computer that I'll post in Discord later. But that is what you see, and I believe...
Okay, who's dead?
No one's dead.
Damn.
Yeah, about to be.
But just so you
Working
guys
on it.
do know that if somebody did fail the save, they're inflicted with the spell of Crown of Madness. And they have to attack the creature close to them. So if it ended up happening,
So you
would have
wanted me
attacked
to
you.
attack Zorn just for the
I
record?
didn't. This is out of anger.
Okay.
My imp attacked hit a 19 to hit.
That hits.
That's so much stuff. A d6 plus 3 first, which is 4 damage, and then 2d6. 8 plus 4, 12 damage.
Alright. Kill it.
I'll just look at you, Zoran, and tell you I think you need to help your better friend, and to put me the fuck down.
I think that you're both my friend, and we all need to calm down. And Zorn's going to try to heal Lester.
I don't need any.
You don't need any?
I need no healing.
Uh,
Warlock
Right.
are pretty beefy, low levels.
Alright, everybody else has already come down the rope as you guys have gone back and forth during this time. So you guys see them casting spells upon stuff. Soren's got him pinned up. Soren's trying to, I'm guessing, healing hand?
well, I mean, I thought he had been hurt and he hadn't updated his character here. If he's not actually hurt, then I
It's
I
all
wouldn't.
temporary.
Yeah.
We haven't gotten to my hit points
Okay,
yet.
okay.
Yeah. But you were readying healing hands?
Yeah.
Or attempted and failed.
Yeah.
I think
You just see
attempted
him
and
with a
failed.
glowing red hand trying to put his hand on Lester's.
Just doesn't do
As
anything.
Lester's like, I don't need that.
I don't need that from you specifically at this point.
What is the rest of you wanting to do?
I want to see where the stairs go.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
just
Ignore it. Everybody ignores it.
They're not gonna listen to me.
Petra doesn't ignore it.
Okay.
She spoke to y'all and said,
I'm with.
listen, y'all either settle your differences or one of y'all leave.
I didn't.
Or I'm out of here.
I didn't
Really
attack
your option.
anybody first.
I kind of.
We're just
You can
standing
argue
Wait.
however you want
in
to,
the middle of all
Lester,
of it. Is it-
but
is
I don't
this
care.
normal?
I'm gonna
Settle
kind
it
He's
out.
learning.
Lester,
watches
I want you
Zorn.
to know
I'm
I
out
didn't
of
make
here
one
because
move
I don't
towards
need
you.
this.
You
When
attacked
they
my
don't have
familiar.
to
We
go
both
with
did.
Petra.
Okay.
How are we supposed
Just
to know that was your
because
familiar?
Kind of had
It-
like the.
it scared
Are all things that are dead meant to die? All things.
Are all things that are dead
Intimidation.
meant to die? They're meant to stay dead if they don't have a conscious thought.
I specifically asked.
You
Why
have a
did you
conscious
attack-
thought.
LS doesn't.
I didn't know that was your familiar,
You should
Lester.
ask.
Should have asked. We were in the middle of fighting skeletons.
We were talking.
We were in the middle of fighting skeletons.
Everything was calm.
We were looking. Me and Pharaoh were looking down the hole. You weren't even anywhere near us. You set us up. And she's gonna walk away.
No.
No.
Don't walk away.
No. I'm done.
I start climbing back up the rope. Poorly, slowly, because my strength is not very high.
The jiggle
Like,
rope.
I'm done. If y'all can't get
Jiggle the
along,
rope.
like two other people, any two other
I
people.
feel like that was so loud on the recording.
It's gonna be so loud. I can't wait to replay.
I'm gonna make it louder.
Actually, I can't wait till April replays it because I listened when she.
I'm gonna go in and edit it and make it.
The
extra
dogs
loud.
will start barking.
Yeah, I did a recording too to see how my phone records.
So, the rest
let
of
you storm
you
away.
just keeps on walking. Petra's
I let
climbing
you storm
up
away.
the ladder,
I just chuckle.
or the
Let
ladder
me.
with the rope.
Chuckle, chuckle, chuckle.
I'm still standing in between the three of them, even though they're arguing like over me. I'm like trying to like.
Okay. All right, I see that. Got that. Petra, as you are climbing up, the wind is kind of blowing you from your backside. Do you continuously go
Yeah,
up?
I
Okay.
leave.
All right.
Petra was not bluffing. She told them.
Okay.
Either
right.
y'all work it out or it's over. If they're just gonna walk away, she's not dealing with that environment. That's not her life.
Okay. I think that's probably a good spot to end session at.
I don't know if it is.
I think so. I think it's a great place.
Emotionally, I think it's too bad.
I have a backup character ready
Four
that's
of us
already
will
in
be out
D&D
next
Beyond.
Huh?
I believe 4 of us will be out.
Yes. Yeah, the no game next week, due to everyone being out. Before we do what we liked, what we disliked, I, as the DM, am going to say something real quick. First of all, I apologize. You're right. I should have done individual rolls for that. Again, I was just trying to expedite, but I can see how that took away some autonomy from you.
I appreciate that.
Second of all, I don't like fucking party infighting. It takes away from the story, in my opinion. I think some tension and some grievances here and there are justifiable, but straight out attacking the party, I do not like. It bugs me as the DM. I know you guys still kept it kind of lighthearted and fun, but at the same time, it causes rifts, and I don't like that, especially when we're still so early in this game. Like, if this had happened, you know, a couple months down the road, or maybe even a year into the gameplay, it wouldn't be that big, because I think at that point everyone would have understood each other's characters a little bit more to understand how this could impact future gameplay. That being said, other than that, that's all I had from my end, but we'll go around the room. And then